What's going on, people?
Oh, what's that? Looks like what is going
Who said something
on?
about red law? Shit.
We on.
Oh,
There we go.
We live.
hold on, we live, y'all. Listen, it's Sunday. You know what that means. It's Cheddar Bay Biscuits. It's Sunday.
Oh.
Listen, it's been a while. Your boy Magnus is back. I felt like I didn't even take a vacation because I had daddy duty, to take baby girl up on vacation and whatnot. Yeah, if y'all dads and y'all know, you already know how those type of vacations are. You're running from one side of the park to the other. I'm back. I'm ready. This is the last show before the draft. The absolute last show before the draft. So we're going to agree on some things. We're going to disagree on some things. I already know Coach is going to be fired up. The guy to my right that's suffering from PTSD because he's eating Cheddar Bay Biscuits at 11:05, 8:05.
Whoa.
What in the world?
Whoa.
It's always a good time for Michael in the morning.
Go ahead. Juan,
Yo,
tell them what you're eating and plug your company, brother. Go ahead, man.
hey man, it's Sunday. I ain't had to work. I'm eating Cheddar Bay Biscuits. So you won't here with us. Right now, I'm in the business to gut punch y'all with the truth. That's what I'm doing.
You said Javante Davis gut bunch?
Nah. Falcons take over the NFC South gut punch.
Damn shame we did to that dog.
Ooh,
I'm still
Yeah.
I'm skeptical about that damn punch last night. Still, I'm still trying to see how hard it was. It didn't look like it was that hard to me.
I heard there's a lot of fluff. I heard it was a lot of fluff and tickle in that ring, but that's for another conversation.
Yeah,
I think he off
Garcia ain't so but so big. So
well, I didn't see the liver move. You see punches, the liver move. That liver didn't move.
Yeah.
Like,
No. He was over there. Look, he was over there tapping on his neighbor, talking about what you do. What you think you do?
I can't stand
my man said, I don't want to fight no more. My man was like Martin when he got knocked into that wall.
Yeah.
I don't want to fight no more.
Look, Magnus, I'm going to be honest with you. Tap water hit him harder than that dude.
Oh, damn.
No, well, sounds like somebody took a dive. Right before, that's for another show. Right
he got paid.
Right below Juan.
He worth $1 million.
Coach, you out here talking. I know you fired up for the draft. You did like 7,000 mock drafts. I'm sure you had everybody come to us at 8,
I counted
12,
them.
34.
Hold on. I'm sorry, Magnus. I did count them. You know how many I did? I did 175 mock drafts.
Damn!
God damn.
Everybody came to us at 8.
Damn!
Everybody.
Good Lord!
They was quick, man. Like, put them on fast. Like, okay, boom. You have no time to think. Put them on fast.
Damn! Did you pick the whole D1?
Yep. That's what it is.
A lot of motherfuckers out there.
Hell, he even got some D2 players. He got a motherfucker right now that they play at Grand Valley State.
Hey, you know what though? Now, too bad they ain't on the damn list though.
Hey, he got somebody from Central Arkansas. All in the state. Folk Valley.
You got somebody from JUCO.
Valdosta State.
Wait. Not Arkansas.
Yeah. Coach got somebody from DeVry University, man.
Hey, with the first pick, the Carolina Panthers select DJ such and such. Omnitech University.
Right.
My boy picked somebody that went to Art Institute. My boy played the Waterboard Art Institute. Boy, he was number one pick overall.
Don't hate on Art Institute. It was a good school of weirdos, and I was proud to be a part of it.
Woo.
Look. Carolina Panthers select Bartholomew Doolittle.
Ain't done a damn thing.
Oh, hold on. We already like
they done a damn thing.
we got 5 minutes into the show. We already got a super chat. Check this out from Red Swarm. What's up, Red Swarm? We got
Liver quiver. What my uncle used to say.
Liver quiver. I tried to tell the fellas yesterday on Coach Unchained that Tank was gonna hurt that pretty boy. Yeah. And he wants to fight his brother too.
Oh my God.
His brother, he won't fight everybody.
Oh, that's a family affair? I ain't watched boxing so long, man.
Man, I seen it was pissing me off because I was on Twitter. I kept seeing the highlights of the man tickling the man belly in the ring. I'm like, what? This ain't no fight, man.
They were doing something.
Yeah, cut it out. Cut it out.
Well, check this out. To my immediate, y'all's left, but it's my right. We have Big Ant from the Villains, who may or may not be hot and cold on this year's Atlanta Hawks. You know, that's okay, but that's a whole nother topic. You can watch his own show. You know, watch it, but
yes, sir.
And introduce yourself to him, man. Introduce yourself to the people, man.
Hey, I see what you did there.
I'm trying to plug your show, brother. That boy good.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This your boy Big Ant coming to you live in full effect.
That's right. Oh, Ed, let them know. Ed, you need to let them know. As of right now, what is the series between the Hawks and the Celtics? What's the series right now?
It's 2-1, baby.
It's 2-1, which means, are you saying there's a chance?
Absolutely.
There's always a chance.
There's always a chance. There's always a chance. It's like a one-legged man in the ass kicking contest. There's a chance.
Hey, don't you do that. Don't you do that. Don't you do that. In the name of Dejounte Murray, don't you do that, Gil.
Magnus, that's if he stays up on that leg.
That's what I'm saying. Look, there's a chance, man. There's a chance.
I got a whole nother situation about this Hawks series, right?
Shots were
fired.
I want my team. I want the Hawks to win now.
Yeah.
But I think Boston just won another night in Atlanta. To go to Magic City.
Yeah, they try to go to Magic City in the living room.
Night. You know what I'm saying?
They hoping me and Maggie come back to the Peacock so they can kick it with us and all that.
Maggie was somewhere else where she was enjoying the fruits of her labor, so she may not be in today.
Man,
no, she ain't up. I can tell you that right now. That she is not up.
She's up.
I saw the video.
Let me introduce my brother real quick. Hold on, I'm gonna get to you, Juan. The guy that handles the commercials and everything is right below me right here. We got our boy, our resident producer. We got Knight Rider up in the house. Now, Knight Rider, I want to know, are you in that Freaknik documentary or not? Because I didn't get a chance to ask
Hell no, I ain't in that Freaknik documentary. I wouldn't know enough to even go to Freaknik. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, cat, snake, chickens, duck, the Midnight Express, FTR, the Heart Foundation, the Rockers, Demolition, the Road Warriors, all them. What's going on, everybody? How we doing out there? Man, let me tell y'all something. Oh, yeah. I know I told y'all this. Yes, big special shout out to Dylan Brooks, you light-skinned, fake-ass wannabe Dennis Rodman.
That little ass puppy.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Look.
You poked the bear. Now you're screaming for help.
Knight Rider.
Yes, sir.
Bruh, I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna hurt a lot of feelings. That wasn't a poke, bruh. That was more like groping in public.
You see what? Hey, he fucked around on 10 and found out on 10.
Listen, man, the last time I heard somebody say this was when Ruben Patterson said that he was a Kobe Bryant stopper, and we saw how that ended. Okay, now,
all I'm gonna say is, look. All I'm gonna say is, you should be playing basketball, not groping grown men. But you know, hey,
I know, right?
Have at it.
He's a ball stopper. He's a ball stopper, all right.
Yeah.
I
got some breaking news. Man.
Uh-oh.
I am officially trading the first round pick for 999.
Coach, where the shot? Coach, where the gun?
I just want to do that. That's all I want.
Not trying.
Get your ass out of here. Get your
I just want.
ass out of here.
Shots fired. Shots fired, Coach.
Go lay back down.
Hey, it's an error, man. That was a that was a scientific error. That's all that was. My bad.
He said scientific
Scientific
error.
my ass.
Big ass, he done reduced you to pie.
3.14.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Y'all wrong with this shenanigans.
Mike.
The show ain't even started good yet.
Yo, Mike, before you go and become producer again, what's your take on the fight last night? If you want to call it that.
It went the way I expected. I'll say this. If I like David, man. I do like Tank. I like Tank, but he be playing with fire. He play with fire a little bit too much for me. He leave himself open. He's an amazing boxer, but man, I just his defense be scaring the hell out of me sometimes. It really scared the hell out because it leaves itself open, and it just feels like, to be honest, it seems like it's gonna be another a guy like a Tyson Fury that's gonna come in experienced and gonna knock him out. I really believe that he leave himself open. He leave himself open too much, but he has that Roy Jones Jr. type of speed where he can get away with stuff like that. Yeah. But that's a ticking time. Even Roy Jones got caught, and that's what I think Tank gonna end up getting caught by somebody. But he is good as advertised. But he reminds me of a lot of Roy Jones. He got exceptional speed, exceptional skills, but his defense is always questionable for me.
But you know what?
Break it down, then, Max Kelly.
You know how Roy Jones got started getting caught was when he went up in weight.
Exactly.
Yep, he went up in weight.
He went around them killers.
There we go.
Around them killers.
But I'm
that speed is good. That speed is good, but if you ain't got no defense, some of these dudes will take you out. That's
what happened to Mike Tyson. That's what happened to Mike Tyson. Y'all don't know I'm a huge boxing fan too. But that's what happened to Mike. When Mike started knocking motherfuckers out and forgot about his defense, that's when he ended up having his worst year. He just said the hell with boxing, and he started, becoming the knockout artist. Knockout artists always end up getting caught.
Mm-hmm. You see what Evander did? Evander took Mike to the brink. He was like, "No, we gonna box. We ain't gonna do that one."
See, the thing with this is what people don't know about Evander. Evander Holyfield, he is one of the most. He's the dirtiest boxer that and because he used that head, bro. If you look at his whole style, bro, he just uses his head as a weapon. He don't even box. He'll hit you two times with that damn big ass head, and he'll try to jab the hell out of you the rest of the fight. Motherfucker, you got knocked out with the damn head already. Go back and look at that fight, and y'all see why Mike Tyson biting off ears and shit. That motherfucker using that head like crazy, bro.
Well, y'all motherfucker got Holyfield head, but Holyfield, he can use the equator for a headband. That boy got a tank, bro.
That dude got a battering ram for a forehead.
Good God, boy.
Mm-hmm.
You want to ram with
Mike
me?
Mike wasn't lying when he said that. Look, he got tired of getting hit, but he kept complaining to the ref. The ref done do it. He said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna bite this motherfucker out." I would have did it too.
Well, hold on, Knight Rider. I think what we're talking about right now. I think we're talking about head. So if we're talking about head, then
wow.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Coach,
Wow.
Oh my God.
Not rather take it away, man. Take it away, man.
Wow.
Hey man,
You
ladies
happy
and
for
gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this portion of the show is brought to you by Manscaped, the preferred product for male grooming. Like I've been saying, y'all know springtime is here. Y'all talk about the birds and the bees, but you can't talk about that if you got some old trees that you need to get rid of. So y'all make sure y'all go check them people out, man. Put in the promo code AFN, you'll receive 20% off of your order. And you know y'all love free shit when you get free shipping. But y'all look here, man. Tell them, man. Go tell the people, man. Night Rider sent you. They'll take good care of you, man. Manscaped, you trim it down, she won't fry. You keep it clean, she won't be me. Damn you, Magnus, and let it whip to your
Night Rider. Hey, Night Rider.
Man.
Trim the trees.
Hey, in the words of our beloved brother Blackbeard, water your bricks.
My man said go scorched earth. He said go scorched earth.
Oh, wait a minute, before we go any further. We got the red and black event coming up,
Yes,
man.
sir.
So y'all already know. Y'all make sure you have your face in the place. It going down like a right hook in the third right, going down like that gut punch that went down at the fight last night. In case you didn't know. So make sure y'all have y'all asses there. Go ahead, RSVP. Y'all come kick it with your boy. Y'all come drink a couple Coronas with me. We gonna kick the bullshit. Y'all come meet the whole crew. Hopefully we'll get Magnus a damn Spirit Airline flight to Atlanta, and we'll come get his ass from College Park and all that shit, and show him around.
Don't leave me hanging either,
don't,
man. Don't nobody know me down there.
Bro,
we
we got you, man.
right.
We got you. Just come to the A. We got you.
Just
I'm 2
bring
minutes
your
from
ass.
the airport. We got you.
Just bring
Y'all
your ass.
probably-
That's all you gotta do.
Y'all
Hey,
gonna
Toad.
probably leave me hanging
Yes,
out
sir.
there, man.
Let's give Night Rider a round of applause.
Yes.
Yo, you see this? Red Swarm said,
Did it work?
Magnus
Yep.
Night Rider will be appearing in the Freaknik documentary from his umbrella stroller.
Y'all hell, bro.
Yo, all right. Let me handle my business with the elites right now, man. I know Andrew G. I knew you was first because this thing's been scrolling, so we got more people in here. But Andrew G is always first. He took that week off to get recharged, but he's back again. He's first. We got D. Coleman. We got West Swarm, Mad Mike.
Hey, that's my boy, D. Cole. Shout out, D. Cole.
We got Brian Little. We got another PR. We got Keyshawn Vlad. D. Coleman, I already know that you're already in full troll mode. You in full troll mode. So I already know that, man. We got Prince, Kel, ATL, Leo. See, I appreciate all you guys showing up, especially being the fact that it's the off season and you guys are still showing up, still keeping that energy and still excited for what this season is about to bring. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, this season is not about rising up. My motto for this entire season is there will be blood. Yes, there will be, and we will be talking about that. Yes, sir. Juan, I see you. Yes.
Magnus, did you just say pick your poison? Did I hear you say pick your poison season? That's what I heard.
Look, you can die two ways: by the electric chair or by the needle.
All right, I'm about to say, boy, you know Warren got a mouse. You gonna see your ass and see talking about picking poison. You better be careful.
What you want?
Oh.
What you want?
I already got that in the works.
Yo, Juan, you gotta get a T-shirt, man. You gotta go to a T-shirt. Put.
Oh, we got that coming.
Oh,
we got that coming real soon. A lot sooner than you guys think.
Well, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. My bad, man. Because I was supposed to talk to Coach. I always ask him two questions every single time before we even start the show. Coach, what are you eating or drinking, and what's the temperature out there? Water.
Water and cashews. It's 48 and it ain't raining.
Damn, now I want some damn cashews.
I got a big head.
Yo, wait a minute. Blackberry, I see you right there. You need to get your behind over here, man. You can't be just sitting and just hiding in the comments. Get over here. It's okay. You in church. Go to the bathroom and sneak out, man. All right.
We may have a return coming real soon. I'm gonna drop off when he come on, but yeah, we might have our boy back up in here real soon. So just give him a minute.
Okay.
Ah, yes. Yes.
So who we got? Who else we got? We got the $1 Million Man, Dame DiBiase. We got Silas Draven. I think we already covered everybody, but what you hold on.
Oh, what the hell kind of youngling you spell? What the fuck is that?
What?
I don't trust that kind of spelling, youngling.
Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike. He over there taking out Jedi younglings. That ain't right. That is not right. Why must you be like Anakin Skywalker? Dog.
Man, I was just watching that last night. I was mad as hell.
See, while y'all watching that damn fight in The Mandalorian, I was in a fight of my own with some Vegas shots. See what happens when you have a friend that's a bartender. You ain't gotta. You could go, man. When you could go in the bar and you don't have to pay for a damn drink when you get there, you a bad man.
See, you over there. He's over there with the bartender.
If you don't know,
right?
If you don't know, consider yourself well informed. Follow your boy Knight Rider. He gets into some shit. That's all I'm going to say, man. The misadventures of Knight Rider. Just trust on that.
Right.
But Leo, let's get into this show, because we like 20 minutes in. We just like we over here like geeking out on a fight, in a liver quiver. But and you played a song in the pre-show. You played a song. What was the name of that song you played? What was the name of that song?
It was called Cut It.
Well, speaking of that, Casey Hayward got released.
I like that.
I see what you did there.
These northern guys, they always on their bag, man, with these damn promos, man.
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Magnus, and we just cut the old guy, Casey Hayward. Thank you for bringing Jesse Bates here. Thank you for having a dinner with him. Now, pack your shit and go, okay?
Shots fired.
Bang.
I like to sing a little song for you guys, if that's possible.
Go ahead. That boy good. Go ahead.
Please do it,
Watch it, everybody.
That boy good.
I told you so. I told you so. Hey, man, I told y'all. Sometimes y'all gotta learn to listen. This is why y'all should hit that subscribe button, because I've been telling y'all for the last 2 weeks what's gonna happen. How many times? Look, at this point, how many times we've been right? I'm tired of getting to a point where it's just like we call pretty much everything. All right, and that's why we the villains. It ain't because we nice guys. It's because y'all tired of us being right. Let's keep it real. You tired of us being right about damn near every damn thing, and that's why we the villains. We take the time to do this thing called reading. You ever heard that before? Anybody read these days?
Work roll.
Hell no, they
don't take time to read. All you got to do is read and pay attention, and you too can be like Atlanta Falcons Nation if you take the time and damn read.
And this part of the show was brought to you by I Told You So. Books Anonymous.
It sounds like that. What you call it, man? From like what was that? From NBC. What says the more you know with the stars going across the screen.
Hey, if we get this sound right now, we will be in the business, though.
And check this out. And you know what?
Can we get that help?
Go ahead, Coach.
Hey, what? I didn't hear you.
Can we get the sound bite with the I told you with the more you know, Coach? Can we get that, man?
Is he happy?
I ain't got that one. I haven't programmed.
Hold on. Let me audible real quick. I gotta get this. Let's stop. It's illegal to headbutt. Okay, that's not smart. It's illegal to headbutt. You can't headbutt no damn boxing. What boxing you watching?
You
He
can't
must
be
have
Honda.
MMA. He must be talking about MMA, Mike. He must be talking about
He
MMA.
gotta.
Mike.
Can you headbutt MMA? I
can't
don't
do
think
that
you can
anymore.
headbutt
No,
either.
yeah,
You
can't
can't
do
do
You
that.
can't do that. You can't use your head as a weapon. So I just had to get that real quick. That was cheating. Okay, headbutting is illegal. You can't use your head as a weapon.
unless you E Honda.
That's backyard boxing. Okay, my bad.
There it is. But Juan,
Shit, man.
because I know you want to talk, man. So Casey Hayward,
Hmm.
this got released. Yeah, thoughts? Because it's like the comment section is going crazy because they talk about one guy in particular. I saw what you said in there. So Casey Hayward got released. What's your thoughts, brother?
I mean, it's the necessary cut. I mean, Blackberry has said it. Mike said it. You got to follow the money sometimes. And we did not, if you take a look at it, we did not have enough money to pay our draft class. And we're deep at that position. Now, they also factored in his injury. I mean, that might not have been no career-ending injury, but Pim Paul was like, hey, we got to get some money. And you see when they cut him, you got $5 million on the books. This team right now is ready to win now. Not next year, not 2 years from now. Now. So they're going to make cuts, and they're going to have players where you can play, you're young, you're healthy. We're not doing the retirement community football league anymore. Sorry to tell you.
Okay.
So a lot of these players that y'all like, y'all may not see them. Mike said that before. This team trying to win now.
Mm-hmm.
We to put the whole NFL on notice, mass media on notice, and especially the NFC South. So we don't have time to be having no geriatric people on the field.
Oh, Jesus, geriatric.
Hey,
Thank you for being
Spell
a
check.
friend.
that's brought to you by the Golden Knicks.
Oh, hold on. Let me get to this super chat because Red Swarm is single-handedly funding this whole entire show. Thank you, Red Swarm.
Did it yesterday too?
He buying all the ribs.
Red Swarm, appreciate you being our benefactor.
Red Swarm, if you're funding this entire thing, you go ahead. You can also, speaking of which, it's like you can actually go to the super chat and help fund this red and black attack that we got going on, man. It's going to be a meeting of the minds. It's going to be when they throw the bat signal up in it. Everybody is coming down, man. Trust me. And you might just see your boy down there too. Just got to work out some things with my job and all that, but you might just see your boy. If you see me down there, just don't tell nobody you ain't see me down there, all right? But $9.99, fellas, Big Ant has a new name. In addition to the nose tackle, he is the scout. Big Ant does his homework he's like shouting. He got big caps in here. He does his homework for real. My guy pulled out his notebook yesterday on Coach Unchained and broke down the wide receiver class. If you don't know, consider yourself informed. The more you know. Boom, boom, boom.
Hey, I'm actually trying to find that slide right now. I'm trying to find it right now.
But listen, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Man, damn, yo, Solo, I seen you, man. $4.99. You ain't got look. I'm gonna give you an opportunity to put a comment. I'm gonna give you an opportunity to do a comment. He said, "Solo Dolo Creep." Listen, I don't need you to incriminate yourself on this show. Do not incriminate yourself on this show. Don't say anything crazy, Solo. I'm calling you Solo, okay? I ain't calling you Creep. I'm calling you Solo. From now on, that's your name. From now on.
Okay, there you go.
Say Creep. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, if you smell what Knight Rider's cooking, man, yes, it is going to be a successful season this year. But Coach, Casey got released. What you think on this, man?
Money. Simple money. But there's always a chance he may come back for a lesser deal.
I mean, if that damn ain't Looking like a nub. That's the damn problem. That damn arm screwed up.
I mean, he could take on a mentor role or, whatever. Yeah. But listen, I think Okuda got that CB2 locked up, but we'll see. We'll see what happens with that.
Man, a lot of people ain't giving Darren Hall, like, nobody ain't paying attention. They pretty much forgot he was on the team, so he could definitely be a guy that he can play outside as well as inside, so he's still a guy that's gonna be fighting for a spot too. So don't throw him away just yet.
Nope. But so just like I said, at this point, they said that there's competition everywhere. They're going to be adding everywhere. So what you cannot do is get used to the same usual faces at the same usual places. Put that on a t-shirt. The same usual faces at the same usual faces. There is one in particular, a couple of spots in particular where there's going to be the same usual suspects. Left tackle, right guard, quarterback.
Yeah.
and CB1, okay? That's sorry, Jesse. Sorry, Jesse, because I'm a safety snob. Hello, D. Coleman. And you got that guy back there. We got our eraser. I mean, everything else is pretty much like up for grabs. Now, I know there's one particular name that's been flowing out there, and your boy has been seething. I'm talking about the guy down there that suffered from PTSD that was eating those cheddar bay biscuits earlier this morning. There's a certain name. His name his initials are BR, and it's not Bleacher Report. His name is Bijan Robinson.
That's Batman and Robin.
Y'all talking about Bijan Mustard?
We literally just got out of the Lamar Jackson fiasco, and the media was apologizing for that, and we're going to get into that in a second. But Bijan Robinson. Juan, I know you're going to take it away first, but go ahead.
Yeah, it was a comment that we observed a while back comparing Bijan, I like Rick Poupon, Robinson to Tyler Algier. Now, we're not taking away from him being a great athlete, but I'm gonna hurt some of y'all feelings. Y'all can argue, whatever. Y'all can't compare him to Tyler Algier until he proves himself in the NFL. Now, if you're comparing his college to Tyler Algier's college, fine. There is no comparison. He's unproven. He hasn't put down not 1 yard in the NFL. Not one. There ain't no tape on it or nothing. So what are you comparing? This man had 1,000-yard receiving rookie year, Tyler Algier. Bijan ain't done nothing yet. You don't know what he's going to do. So it's like comparing apples to oranges. On top of that, you don't even know where he's going. And depending on the organization and the coaching staff behind him will make or break his rookie season. He could come in, he could show out. He could come in and be a flop. Tyler Algier is proven. Third thing, Tyler Algier is a power back. This man is designed to batter through lines, carry players on his back, and make plays. He doesn't necessarily have to do a whole bunch of catching. It's what you got tight ends and wide receivers for. He can catch, yes, but he doesn't have to. So you guys I get it. He's popular. Some of y'all like him. Y'all got to pay attention. Y'all got to stop trying to put your emotions and fandom ahead of facts. You can't do it. There is not one piece of tape that's going to compare from a college tape to an NFL tape. That's good because they're two different leagues. That's college and that's pro. He ain't proved himself yet. Once he gets in the league and has his first season, then you can go compare. Y'all got to stop. Y'all hyping yourselves up on something that ain't even promised. Calm down. Wait to see what happens.
And while you're at it, go take you a bath.
But
I said what I said.
I'm gonna go to you next, Coach. After this, and I'm gonna go to Ant after right after you. But I'm going to what the? Oh no! Because I see somebody that's about to come in here. I ain't seen this dude in forever. We live in the same state. He thinks he's gonna come on here with his AFN shirt and try to get back in my good graces. All right. I see. You know, I take a week off, and this is what y'all do. Y'all go and recruit. You get people. This is there he is. Get back in here, Rich. Get back in here, man.
Surprise!
Oh my God, that's what you know. I think Mad Mike has some Vince McMahon in him because that damn show wasn't Swerve. That was he caught me, Rich. Dude.
Yo, in a minute, yo. We here. Let's go.
The last time I don't see Rich on this show, we had other people on here that not on there.
Yeah.
We had another name for a show that is not what. But I'm gonna call you Coach Rich. That is our middle linebacker right there. That is our resident hammer. What are you drinking in that red cup, man? What are you drinking in that solo cup?
Yo, I'm gonna be truthful, man. I'm drinking sangria.
That's a lie.
Some easy.
Rich is having a smooth morning.
Yeah, man. Getting ready for this draft. That's it.
But Rich, I'm gonna give you an opportunity to reintroduce yourself to the people. It's been a while. You know, you was my road dog. We started this whole thing. You know, like we had our own show and all that. Reintroduce yourself. You know, to the people. Go ahead, Rich.
Atlanta Falcons Nation, man. It's your boy Rich BK, representing from Brooklyn, New York. You know, holding it down, representing the Falcons. You know how we do it. You know, like we always used to say, wake that ass up. I see we here early in the morning. Shout out to everybody in the comments, everybody in the panel. We here. Let's get it.
You see that? You see that? You see?
Alive in the real. His name is Rich.
Yeah, so we got our special guest, you know, right now. So you know what, Blackberry, we don't need you. Okay, you can stay gone. You
Damn.
You represent today, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna see you. But check this out, though, man. Yeah, I appreciate you coming back, man, because I know you excited for the draft. You know, things have changed since the last time we talked, Rich. Things are looking up. Well, our boy Terry Fontenot out there cooking. The defense, you know, you talk about defense. We got our sacked artist right below me. We got Knight Rider. We got our resident nose tackle to my immediate right, and then we got you. We got you, bro. Like, talk about this defense because I know we're gonna talk about. Actually, we're gonna talk about that right now. Talk about this defense that's looking pretty damn good. That we got Knight Rider's twin, Bud Dupree, now has been added, you know, this week.
Bro, far as the defense goes, man. Oh yeah, we here. Far as the defense goes, man, like the way how this front seven gonna look, we've been asking for this for a long time. Got our prayers answered. You know, it's no excuses at this point. We're gonna get to the QB for sure. You know what I'm saying? Look at the additions that we added. We all know who we added on the line with this free agency class. So we're going to see how everything comes together. You know what I mean? So obviously free agency addresses the needs. We knew that was a big need for us. So we'll see how things, the next edition, what we'll add in the draft. You know, it's tough to say, but I don't think we may go D-line in the draft, but obviously if those players are available, like you know, we got Carter and them guys. If they're available, we'll see if we address that position. But overall, man, the defense is gonna be exciting, man. My LB is gonna go to work, man. Troy Anderson, man. We're gonna see what we do.
There it is.
Right. Right. We're gonna see what we're gonna do with Rashawn Evans. I'm still waiting to hear back whether we're gonna re-sign him or not. Some people been coming at my boy Markel Walker. I don't know what's the beef.
Don't say that name.
I don't know what's the beef. I don't know what's the
Don't
beef
do
with
it.
Walker.
Blackberry, don't say that name.
I don't know.
Coach,
I know.
Shot fired, coach.
We've been watching. But
I'm looking for a boo bud.
It's all love at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? All I gotta say, just watch the highlight, man. Watch the 22 highlights. Michael Walker, your decisions are gonna change. Your mindset is gonna change. That's all I know.
Hey, Rich, this is how I feel about that.
Yeah, coach.
Very lame.
Not the crow.
That's funny.
Yo.
Wait a minute. Look, there you go. Blackberry needed blood pressure medicine.
Yeah. Come on, Deacon.
Listen,
Man.
not Rich has been on this show for about first of all, let me say a shout out to Miss Pamela Johnson. Now, I see you snuck in here. Now you got to get your girl Miss Sonia Howell up in here too. But Rich up here, like soon as he came in, he gets the hellos from all the ladies, like he Val Venus and whatnot. He get all. But you're absolutely right. But Rich, you can't be in here as soon as you come in. You can't be cursing, man. Michael Walker's name is banned. But if you see something that maybe we have missed, like what do you like? You think that he's getting ready to turn a corner this year with a new head coach, new regime? What do you think, man?
Well, I'm saying it's a new DC. You know what I mean? Like going into the season last year, they gave him the green dot. He did okay. Far as like what you guys are particularly talking about, if he's not as physical, making some tackles in between the lines and the trenches, which I get and understand. Mind you, Markel Walker, when we drafted him, he was a versatile guy. He was like an edge rusher, exactly, edge rusher, hybrid type of guy. We've seen the plays that he made coming in, you know what I'm saying? And he still made plays this past year with interceptions, pass deflections. He got great length. That's what he's been doing. I'm a vouch for my boy. Now, hold on. And we all know as Falcons fans, the main linebacker that was a disappointment, right, for the past few years ago was Duke Riley.
Don't even bring it there, man.
You bring Raymond Noodle into this.
No. Duke Riley. Okay, I'm gonna tell you.
You get what I'm saying? Duke Riley was terrible for what we got him at. It's a difference. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he had to go. You get what I'm saying? Like,
boo-boo juice.
Right? That's all I had to say. Facts. Everybody know that.
I'm gonna go on that with Rich, what he's saying. I think Michael Walker's gonna be better this year also because why? He could be out the league because nobody ain't gonna pay his ass next year. I'm just saying. Money talks, bullshit walks, man. That's anything.
Yeah, but you know what, Rich?
He better make sure he get that lemonade out his ass before he get on that damn field.
We talked about his deficiency. I believe he'll probably be a little bit better now because they'll put him in a position where they can utilize his strength. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, we all have to take into account we got a good coaching staff that's building on top of what Dean Pease built. And them dudes right there together, Nielsen and Gray, they diabolical. So I can see them, you don't want to think, you just want to go run over somebody? Okay, we're going to put you over there. That's what you do. You don't do no thinking, you just hit. You see and hit. So it may pick up, especially with the pieces around him. And then you got veterans that can actually, you know what I'm saying, they can add those little nuances that he may not have had. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need that veteran presence to kind of like say, hey, bro, when you see this, do this. It'll make the difference in being a mediocre player to a good player. I'll put it like that.
I'll tell you one thing. If we draft Jack Campbell, that linebacker room gonna get kind of tight. It's gonna get tight. And Ogundeji, and Michael Walker can go. I want them both going. I'm sorry.
Now you good, baby. Everybody.
I am so tired of the long arm guys. All we draft is long arms. That's all we do. Prince Shembo. I'm talking about you, Prince Shembo. I'm tired
This
of
defense actually fit Michael Walker. This defense actually fit. Yo, this defense with Ron Nielsen, it actually fits Michael Walker a lot better because he doesn't have to be in coverage. It's a blitz and attacking style defense that Ryan Nielsen likes to play. His linebackers are not necessarily in zone a lot, and we already know Michael Walker in zone. He ain't got no business thinking at all. So he's going to be attacking. So this defense is that's why you haven't seen them go out and go get a few linebackers because they're going to play Michael Walker much more as an attacking linebacker versus a guy that's going to play in a lot of zone. He has no business in zone, but he can play a little bit better in man coverage. I think.
Wait a minute. Okay, you good, Mike? Go ahead, finish your statement. I was about to say something. Go ahead, Mike. Yeah, Mike. Oh, they got him. You see man, when we talk about these linebackers.
Dirk, get your ass out of here.
Well, we got, I guess, Yo Lock.
Yo,
you got. Are you off from work today, or are you sneaking off into the break
I'm
room?
I'm sneaking out.
In the break room.
I'm sneaking out, man. I'm in here. No, I'm in a cubby hole in the back. Don't even worry about it.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
So in other words, you in a manager's meeting.
Yeah, I'm in a manager's meeting.
I'm gonna go take out the trash. I'll be back. Yeah,
right.
Yo, go ahead, Lodge. You have something to say about this this revamped defense?
Oh, our defense, man. Like I said before, and I said it last time. I mean, I love it. I love all the moves that we're not gonna get the national attention about it, and then they're gonna try to blackball the fact that we got deviate from the fact that we made some moves that they didn't think we were making those moves, and then so I mean, I like every move they done made. And then they were talking about the linebackers, how, we still got Michael Walker. He's going to be an attacking linebacker, of course. And I think also because he don't need to be thinking. Like, you need less thinking, man. Just go for it. He's like a dog with a bone. Like, kids, go get the bone. Pretty much, go get the ball. This all you got to do. Because him thinking, no, we good on that. But I like our defense, man. I think it's promising. It's way promising than what people are allowing us, because they trying to dumb down every person that we get. Oh, we paid Bates too much, and then all of a sudden Khalil, he's getting old. It's like, bro, it's like, which one is it?
Yo, Lot, they mad up here? Yo, I'm telling, I don't know if you know, Rick.
Yo, I'm getting it, bro. I'm getting it, bro. I'm like, yo, y'all just hating right now. Just stop hating. Just relax.
If y'all don't know, Calais Campbell got a text from Aaron Rodgers.
There you go.
He said, come play with us and go win a Super Bowl. Clay was like, yeah, I'm good. He said he went with Arthur Smith and saw a tape on Desmond Ridder, and they sold him on Atlanta. So for anybody that's sitting there talking about, Dez is not going to be, good or whatever like that, he showed how long has he been in the league? Over a decade. Calais Campbell has seen everything. He has seen everything. So he's not about the bullshit or nothing like that. So for someone to sell him on a guy that's coming into his first real year as a starter says a lot about that guy. So what were you gonna say, bro?
Well, look, he said in another interview too, like, you got to think they are basically going to push Ridder. They believe in this kid so much they're going to push him. You know what I'm saying? He already got confirmation from the coaches. He said it in his interview. He was like, look, they already let me know, hey, I'm QB1. He basically let people know, I'm not worried about Taylor Heineke. Me and him already got an understanding. I'm QB1. He here to help out. He already know my position. I'm not worried about my position. The guys are going to push me. I'm not worried about my position. at all. But like I said a couple shows ago, and Rich, you can vouch for this too.
Mm-hmm.
We have made them. We're at narrative number 9 right now. We have made the media and the fan base change narrative 9 times. 9.
Right.
Ferris Bueller 9.
Mm-hmm.
Right. 9 times.
Desmond Ritter now.
They mad. They don't want us to do what they want us to do. Like they just mad.
Yeah. Because that NFC South is quiet.
Everybody, they always gonna do that. All right.
What you say, Knight Rider?
That's what happened. That's what happened when you change the culture.
That part.
Mm-hmm.
I love it going. Everybody rooting for us to fail. But guess what? They gonna be sad. What they gonna say?
That crow soup gonna taste real good.
I can't wait.
But Coach, I'll talk to you about this, man. There's a certain things that people say that they don't really truly know what the definition of. And one of the things that we defined it on a show a couple of weeks ago, that Desmond was not sold on his stat padding. He was not sold on anything else outside of leadership and intangibles. That's what they want from their quarterback. Outside of that, the GM says specifically, as well as Arthur Smith, that they want violence. So that's what they want on their offensive line. That's what they want on their defensive line, their linebackers, and their corners. They want violence. Offensively, they want leadership and tangibles. And that last thing that people talk about in the media is moxie. When those things change, when you talk about culture and intangibles and leadership and all that, that can't be quantified with anything. You can't measure that in a combine. You cannot. You have to interview somebody and talk to somebody in order to get that kind of feeling from that. Sometimes it's something, it's also referred to as the it factor. Mm-hmm. Some people are just born with it. Not everybody can be a star. Not everybody could be a Kobe or LeBron or whatever like that. Some people have to be surrounded by people, by the right people, in order to be successful. That's what they're doing with Dez until he possibly can grow into the quarterback that can carry this team the way Matt Ryan did. Oh, sorry, I can't say his name. I can't say his name.
Damn. Right.
Sorry, I can't say his name.
Good.
You know that name is a lightning rod. My bad. But Coach, those are the 3 things that they described with Desmond Ritter. So when people talk about Dez, is like it can't be it's not quantified with anything. But how do you did you see his interview on
with Torrey, those guys?
Yeah. What's your take on that? Like how did you feel about that particular interview?
He's a humble young man. I mean, he you can tell that he's mature just by the way he speaks and everything. So he's not a person that let anything go to his head. He's a working what's what I'm looking for. He comes to do his job. He knows
he's a lunch pail guy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And something about I'm gonna give distance of it, but you said something earlier about the culture here. When you have college kids who just talk to the organization once and say, "I want to go play for this organization," that's something special about that. You never heard too many kids coming out of college how they want to go play with the Falcons. They're willing to change their position to come play with the Falcons. You don't hear that. You haven't heard that ever. So it's something to hang your hat on, man, especially being a fan of Atlanta. He's like, okay, this culture has changed. You don't have all this BS anymore. Like, oh, you come to my place, I'm going to give you a lot of money. No, it ain't about the money no more here. These guys coming for 1-year contracts, making the bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? So that's a plus for this organization. But as far as Desmond, man, this kid, he just wants to come in. He wants to win. He's a winner, dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this kid has no worry about what nobody else thinks. You know, he say he listens to the media. He said it doesn't bother him. He said, "That's what you say? Fuck you. I'm gonna just be wrong." Simple. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
That's in the famous term. Like he had all the making it sound like it's real professional, but
it's Troy Butler.
He don't care what these people think, man. He knows
what he has to do. Can I add on to Coach?
Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
So like, it's obvious, right, that we upgraded the roster.
Oh yeah.
And we went 7-10 back-to-back seasons, right? and with a mediocre roster. And that's one thing people that don't know what's going on, they don't realize. And this is what I'm telling them. Like, we clearly upgraded the roster, and it's like we don't even need much from Desmond Ridder. Like, as much as we do need, because he came in, he's gonna bring in some balance. That's what Arthur Smith was saying. Like, we're gonna run and pass. You know what I mean? Like, I even remember when Desmond Ridder, his first start against the Saints, the first play they did, they went up top with CP. Deep. He launched the thing like we just ready. You know what I'm saying?
I remember that.
That's what is going to be a difference of the passing game and the passing attack. So I'm really excited to see that. You know, like the NFL, the world, we're going to surprise everybody, man. Just we know what's going on, and all I'm just telling people just that's it. You know this emoji, you know the emoji.
Yeah.
Like that's all I be sending to my boys, all them Giant fans, Jets fans. I just be like this, man. Y'all gonna see.
But the thing is, like, what do the Jets fans have to really complain about? Because y'all still don't have y'all guy.
You ain't got a quarterback.
Y'all still gonna go under the milk. Y'all still under the regime of the milk hunter, Zach Wilson. So y'all ain't got your guy yet, you know. So you ain't got no reason to.
Right. But you know, but hey, Magnus. But you know what? Rich said something that went over top of everybody's head. We've been saying it for the longest, and I know Mad Mike can attest to this. He said balance. He said balance. We've been telling y'all for months that Arthur Smith is going to create a balanced team. Not just a balanced offense, but a balanced team. And I said it, and I'm going to stand on it. We have a dual threat quarterback now. Y'all was crying that a quarterback didn't throw enough. Quarterback didn't run enough. We got both of that. We got both of them.
You know, another thing that you got looking over 2-1, you kind of said this too, my bad. But I think this is really important. And this is really important to understand. You know the difference between these three offenses, the Chiefs, the 49ers, and the Atlanta Falcons? You know what's the difference?
What's the difference?
What?
The quarterback.
Oh!
The quarterback. That's the difference in the quarter. They use the same formations. They use the same passing plays. They use the same running plays. They just do the same thing over and over again. Go look back and go take a real good look at Frisco. Take a good look at the Falcons and the Chiefs. They're running the same plays. The exact same plays, but the difference is the play calling and when not to do certain things. That's the difference.
Yeah.
That's it, coach. The situation. They run the same offense. They're using the same plays. They run the same things. So the thing is with this Atlanta Falcons team, if you control the clock, that's what the Chiefs have been doing the last 2 to 3 years, is controlling the clock. Nobody paying attention to it because they so focused on Patrick Mahomes throwing $50 billion damn contracts and shit. That's what he's doing. He's throwing for $50 billion contracts, okay? Not 50,000 yards, $50 billion contract. Because that's what this boy he keep doing that. That's exactly what he gonna get. All right, but that's the difference in the offense. It's the same offenses, the same plays, the same running back. Anybody take a wild guess why Shanahan don't give a damn about a running back? Because the offense works. That's it. The offense works. The offense speaks for itself.
Right. Right. Hey, Mike, you're right. And then too, that was proven on the field against Philly. Philly's defense was stacked, but you saw what they did to Philly. And this is what we keep telling you. You don't think Terry Fontenot, Arthur Smith, Jerry Gray, and Ryan Nielsen sat down and went over the Super Bowl? Like, you see what they doing? That's a good recipe. That's how you win Super Bowls. Okay, let's do that. We already have the foundation for that.
But check this out, Juan. Check this out, Juan. Mike, back me up on this. Actually, can I address this real quick?
Go ahead.
Because I think we just went over a bridge and there's a troll alert in the thing right now. You know?
Stepped in one.
I did. I hit that trap card right now. So I'm not going to fault for it though. But Locke, you're a corner. You are a resident lockdown corner, man. You still there, bro?
I'm here.
Okay, check this out. How much did they really think that Jesse was going to get this offseason? I damn sure know it was more than 15 mil, but how much did you think that he was going to get?
Based off of what he did, because you always pay people for past performances and stuff. So I think he was gonna get plus that. Like he was worth that. I was like 20 million.
Yeah.
That's what I was.
I thought 20.
At least 25.
Now the thing is also is that whoever trades for the money is going to continue to go up. Okay. Now Jesse Bates is I would say like a top 3 safety in the league. His name means something. Now, what do you think Buda Baker is going to get? Whoever's going to trade for him. That's the thing.
I was thinking him like 23.
Yeah, Buda up there. Buda is definitely up there. Buda is up there. He's up there.
Thank you, Rich. Thank you. Because it's all about furthering. It's all about furthering and keep pushing that money. So that's why all these guards right now are looking at Chris Lindstrom right now. And so he signed for that rich deal for about $20 million a year. So they're like, oh yeah, so we'll start there because I believe that I'm better than Chris. It's all about just furthering it. But again, let me just get out that trap card. Mike and whoever I spoke to all. Mike and Ant. We were talking about running backs in the Shanahan system. Sir, can y'all tell me who was his running backs in Denver outside of Terrell Davis?
Shanahan?
Yeah. Wasn't it that dude like
it was small
like
dude.
Gary,
It was small
Gary
dude.
Anderson or something like that?
And it was Anderson. He was like 32 or something. Number
23
Anderson.
or 32. Who's one of them?
Yeah, 23.
Yeah. I think the only one that they really like spent like a high pick was Clinton Portis. I think that was one that they really like when they got that.
Yeah.
But other than that, like Terrell Davis was in a first round pick. I think Gary Anderson was in a first round pick, and I think they had somebody else also like that ran behind that line because the line was the star.
Tatum Bell, they got him. No Sean Marino.
No Sean. With his tears at the national anthem, we remember that. You know, but my point is that you don't have to
tears, dog. I'm telling you that right now.
But again, like you don't have to, and trust me, if you play fantasy football, you knew about these running backs in that Shanahan system, and all Kyle is doing is just
I got him right
push
here.
that narrative. What's up, Coach? I think he got it. Coach got it.
Peyton Hillis, Seven Young, Mike Bell. Yeah,
Come out from Dukes and Bell.
We got Red Swarm keep funding. Okay. Red Swarm, you got another $4.99, which means we got to go straight to you, man.
Fact.
I'm so sick of dumbass fans who complain about players getting paid. What the hell do you want the owner to keep all the money as the salary cap increases? Yes.
Thank you.
If you think that's crazy, just wait till Joe Burrow's up. If you think
what Joe is pulling up.
Yeah. It's gonna keep going up. Everybody gonna be setting the market. Everybody's gonna be setting a new market just for each position. Eventually,
he's gonna get some more money. He gonna decline the bank.
Hey, Mike, you had something real quick? You had something, Mike?
People so worried about the salary cap, but why y'all so worried about? Why are we so worried about the like? No, it ain't even the money. Everybody's so worried about getting paid. The problem ain't getting paid. If everybody getting paid, you ain't gonna have no damn money. That's fucking common sense. What are y'all talking about?
Thank you, Mike.
It's just calm down to common sense. If everybody getting paid $20 million and the salary cap is at 240, that's a fucking problem. So it ain't people getting paid, it's how many motherfuckers getting paid. Because I can't afford all these motherfuckers. Look, I can't afford to have everybody on AFN making $200-300 a damn show.
Say the
I mean, let me ask all y'all a question. Like, if y'all worked at a company and whatnot, and it's about that time where you got to have that negotiating of your salary and whatnot, y'all, are you gonna take a pay cut to be with that company if they treat you right?
Hell no.
No, I want my money.
Well,
I want my money, bro.
Be mine right now.
Well, the optimal word is budget. Budget. This is what gets people fired. And sometimes it's like, well, we had to make some budget cuts, and you just weren't in it. Have a good day.
Right.
Listen.
Yo, Terry got it under control, man. Y'all don't got nothing to worry about, man. Terry,
and that's the problem. That's the problem. People don't like that. They're so used to the Metro just spending on fucking name brand instead of spending on fucking talent.
And you
So
see
that's
where
what they're worried about.
You see where all that spinning got Tommy Beach off at those notes?
See that part right there.
After week 5 of that,
thank you, Chief.
We was all looking down like this right here.
They did to that dog.
Oh my Lord.
Not the dog. It's damn shame what they did to that dog.
Why that man got one leg up?
I don't know.
Because he was trying to get the dog to move before both of them got hit.
No.
Yo, I got a quick question for you.
What's up?
So, like, some mock drafts, I'm sure you guys have been seeing it too. Like, does it get you upset that you see like a quarterback taken for at 8? That don't get y'all tight?
I laugh. At this point, it's laughable because that's narrative number 10. Number 10.
Like, why?
Rich, this is what gets my blood boiling right here. This shit right here.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. I got this now. I got this. Okay, Stephen B, bruh, it's Sunday. You hope that he's going to be like Tomlinson. You hope. Once again, I keep saying, y'all keep hyping this man up, and you don't know what he's going to do. You don't know where he's going to go. Y'all got to understand. I keep telling y'all, you cannot skip the rookie process. Y'all act like these dudes gonna get on the field and everybody gonna move out their way and let them be great. That's not how this goes.
That's
and if you don't, and if he lands on a team that ain't got a good organization, it's going to affect his play. I hate to tell y'all this. This is not a single man. This is not a single man league.
It ain't never been. The problem is we just came through one of the greatest eras of football, and this is the quarterback era. We're never going to see quarterbacks like Matt Ryan and Tom Brady, Drew Brees, all playing at one time. There's never been an era in football where we had this at the very least 4 elite quarterbacks, and that's the minimum. All right, we're never going to see that. These guys were absolutely elite when I'm talking about their skill set, their intangibles, all of that. We're never going to see another Phillip Rivers like that again. We're never going to see that type of Matt Ryan. We're never going to see that, these quarterbacks. And that's the problem. The NFL, the ESPN, they think that this is easy. You think it's easy to develop a Matt Ryan. It's not. You're not going to see another Matt Ryan. You're not going to see another Peyton Manning. This is the first time in the last 20 years we've seen at the very least 8 elite quarterbacks. And these guys, and I don't give a damn what nobody say, Eli Manning is an elite quarterback, okay? Yeah. That boy can throw that thing, all right? Is he Peyton Manning? No. Is he Tom Brady? No. Nope. These skills cannot be developed. You either have it or you don't. This is why we're seeing all these bum-ass quarterbacks being taken in the first round. And look, they not good. It's just that simple. We're never going to see this again. And we got to get back to what football is a gritty, smash mouth league. That's what it was. That was it was founded on, and that's what it is. All right, we're never going to see it again. So as soon as people understand that we're never going to see this ever again, we won't put so much pressure on Desmond Ritter. We won't put so much pressure on Justin Fields. We wouldn't put so much pressure on all these quarterbacks to be superheroes because you're never going to see this again.
and the game's evolving.
Well,
so the game that they came into is different from the game now, even being 10 years back, 14 years back.
Can I say
The game's
something?
gonna evolve. So you're gonna ask for different type of players to come in.
Can I say something?
Yeah, go
what's
ahead.
up, Locke? What's up, Locke?
I just did some research to help people who want this running back that's unproven.
Uh-oh.
We have 75 running backs in the league as of 2022. It was 75 starting running backs. Okay, Algier is number 50 out of 17. It's only 17 out of 75 people made 1,000 yards or better. Algier was number 15 on the list. So out of 17 running backs, they're the only people that have 1,000 yards out of 75 people. Why would we want somebody that's already proven? So that's people that's way better than this rookie coming out. I'm pretty sure they got 75 running backs that's considered pros to somebody that's unproven. And everybody had 1,000 yards or better. It's like 17 people. Why would we waste our time trying to pick up another? That's a disservice to Algier. That's a disservice to him. That's like, and that's a disservice to even with Ritter. When Mariota was stinking up the place, they was calling for Ritter. We're like, come on, Ritter, put the rookie in so we can see what he can do. Then we put him in to see what he can do. And then Lamar Jackson come available. It's like push him to the side. So it's a disservice.
Right.
Like you said, like you always say, they want this flashy little toy. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, and again,
I'm talking to you.
And again, we're not saying he's not a standout elite. We're not. He's a great athlete, but he has to prove himself. The same way. What'd you say, Magnus?
But Juan, this ain't punt or kick returns.
No.
This ain't like make a juke and then you can go. You need the 5 guys, the big uglies in front of you to block for you.
Right.
That's how you get your money. That's why whenever running backs break records or they have great years, what's the first thing they do? They take the offensive line out for steaks. They buy them Rolexes or whatever like that because they can't do it without them. Bijan is just like every other quarterback or anybody in this draft has to go to a situation that fits and they can get the best out of them. It's just that simple.
You and Mike.
Go ahead.
And I'm gonna say this. And I'm gonna let you get it, coach. You and Mike have said this time and time again. When we talked about like Emmitt Smith. Emmitt Smith wouldn't have been great if he didn't have the guys in front of him.
Oh yeah,
that line was sick, man.
Ray Lewis wouldn't have been great without the guys in front of him. Mike has told y'all that time and time again. See, what y'all got to get this out of your head is football is not an individual sport. It's a team sport. That means one man's career, one man's technique is dependent on another man doing his job in front of him, beside him, or either behind him.
I got some questions for some real coaches, not that bullshit that we see on YouTube. They call themselves a coach. All right, we got some real coaches up who actually done this shit. So I got questions for these two guys. So we talk about, if you guys don't know, Rich is a linebacker and Coach has been in the game for well over 20 years, coaching and whatnot. As a linebacker, what's the most important thing to that linebacker, to that specific linebacker? What's the most important thing for them linebackers?
In terms of like against the offense or on the defense?
What he needs to succeed, what those guys need to succeed to play at the best of their ability.
Bro, D lineman, man, you need to free me up, hold them gats so I could work. That's it. Hold them gats. I clean up all the work. I'm cleaning up everything. Just leave it to me. Hold them gats.
You heard that, people? Hold them gaps.
Mm-hmm. It is. I mean, Coach, you know this too. I mean, like,
plus, as a linebacker itself, just on the general from the linebacker, you need to have good eyes.
Yep.
You have to have. I ain't gonna say the fastest. He had to be the fastest, but you got to have good reaction.
Peripheral vision. Got to see the offensive line. You got to see through the back. Got to see through the old lineman. You got to watch the guards pulling. The guards typically take you to the play. It's just how you fit on the run. You know what I mean? So it's a lot that plays into it. It's actually an art. Like some people really look at, it's a specific skill set, but once it's just really fun, man. You just run and go. That's go eat.
Bro, I mean, Ray Lewis even said it, man. Like, you think Ray Lewis wants to take on a guy like Eddie George 60 times a game? First of all, if it wasn't for the fact of Tony Siragusa and Sam Adams, he had it in front of him. Because remember, Ray Lewis was considered small coming out of college. He was considered like a small linebacker. Even though looking at him, he's pretty decent. But you got to have guys like 330, like 350 that's in front of you. That's going to suck up those blocks so that this man had a Hall of Fame
And I'm
career.
gonna tell y'all right now,
himself.
Goose got his restitution on that line.
Well, look, see, if you look at it, watch the play. Goose and them hid Ray Lewis. They hid him. When you see Ray Lewis attack somebody, Ray Lewis comes out of like nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
They don't see him. They hide him until they don't, and then by the time he's out, he's on you.
He's only 5'10".
Right.
Like, he hid behind those big ass dudes. Yeah.
Right.
Now before the whole chat section goes off, Rich, you know what I'm saying? Before they go off, we're not saying that he wasn't great. We're saying that he was in a great system that had the big uglies in front of him. That's just like we will. Just like we will. Look at how our run defense suffered when Taquan went down.
Man.
Look.
Boy, when Taquan got hurt, they turned us into fourth industrial, boy.
Yeah. Wide open.
Yeah. But, hold on. I know Knight Rider, you wanted to answer this question real quick. I'm saying Stephen B said, okay, serious question. Why can't Anthony Richardson be close to as good and valuable as Jalen Hurts or Lamar Jackson?
Man, you should have paid us $1 before you answer that shit. Show us $1, Stephen B. Give us a $1.99 for answer that damn question.
I'm gonna sound wasted on
one
that.
word.
Let me have it. Have it. Want me to tell you why? Because you don't see Jalen Hurts or Lamar Jackson trying to hit Sting and the Raptors at Monday Nitro in '97.
Yeah. One word. Unproven. Oh my gosh. Now the Kane? Paw didn't make it. Dog say what they did to Paw.
Oh my God, really? Oh man,
not Paw.
Yo, but listen, keep those questions coming. I don't care if y'all think it's crazy or not. Keep those questions coming, man.
Well, let me go back to something you guys was talking about earlier about.
Go ahead.
Now, what does Lamar Jackson? I don't like using his name. Jackson, Bijan Robinson, and all these people that try to bring to Atlanta. What do y'all have in common?
They look like some African slaves fresh off a damn boat.
I ain't gonna say that, but that can be happening too. But no, they're all popular, right?
Yeah.
They all have a name.
Yeah.
Look at our roster.
Hercules.
Look at our roster. Where's that name at? So what I'm saying is the media wants the name in Atlanta. We had Mike Vick for all those years, right? They want that name again. Atlanta is one of those places that gonna bring out the African Americans. I'm just really that.
Yeah.
They want that name in Atlanta to bring Atlanta out again because they made so much money during that time, man.
Yeah.
Atlanta and New York is where African American and just people of color are they're gonna get promoted and they definitely gonna get their shine. And they damn sure ain't got room in New York right now, so they pushing Atlanta to do that for them.
And Atlanta full too. Shit, we might well just send their ass to Jackson, Mississippi or something.
Well, here's the funny thing. When the last time Popular won a football game?
Right.
Hey, that's the problem.
Never.
They don't care. It's gonna make money for the league, man. It's about the money, dude. I hate to say that, but that's what it's about.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hold on, Knight Rider. Did you say Jackson, Mississippi?
Yeah, I said Jackson, Mississippi. Atlanta.
We can't deal with welfare fraud now.
No, you can't send them to Jackson right now.
Hey, look here. Hey, we full. Y'all go somewhere else.
Well, look, but you know what? What's going to happen? This Falcons team right now is going to separate the real fans from the fake because the winning is going to bring out is going to determine who sticks around and who bandwagons.
No, it's gonna be bandwagons.
It's gonna be a lot of
Those
bandwagons.
are the first to see.
It's gonna be crazy.
Bandwagons are the first ones to show up.
I got receipts, but I'm
the first ones to leave.
One of them out. I got my receipts, and then one person in particular, I'm waiting on one, and y'all know exactly who the hell I'm talking about.
I know exactly
we
who
know.
you're talking about.
Yeah, we know. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But see, I'm saying if you go to any games, the bandwagoners show up first and they leave first.
They leave first. Yep. Sure do.
So
it's obvious we're gonna win more games than we did the past 2 seasons. Like that's a given. You know what I mean? Like the amount of games that we were in is just one possession games, and it's just like now that you added these pieces, like the whole overall chemistry of the team and the development, the leadership is just gonna go up a whole different level. The mentality of just like fourth quarter, like we just going all out. We gotta get it done. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Even our first year when we went 7-10, we had a lot of games. We was, one possession games. It was a lot.
7 of them. It was 7.
We were young. We were young.
Hey, man. Hold on, y'all. We got a question from Ms. Pamela. Anytime she asks a question, we got to start what we're doing now because she don't have to hit the super chat. That's right. Johnson. We got to hit her with this question. They said, I would like to ask the panel, what running back in the draft do you like? Anybody want to go first, or you want me to go first?
Charbonnet. Sure. I hope I'm saying his name.
Charbonnet. Zach Charbonnet. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like a fine wine, they say.
Just because we on here, I'm just gonna put it out there. I gotta shout out my boy Izzy Abiconda, my boy Izzy from Pitt. You know what I'm saying? Representing Brooklyn.
I like
he held it down. I don't know if y'all know him, but of course, y'all should know him. You know what I mean? He broke a lot of. He broke Tony Dorsett record, man. He's a great kid. I seen his work ethic firsthand, man. Growing up as a kid, man, like he's the truth. You know what I mean? Come from a good place, good home, and if you just watch the tape on him, like if he's available in the late rounds, he'll be a great addition in terms.
He will be available in the late round. He will.
What he could do in the passing game. And he's physical as well, running in between the tackles. It's something to look at
first. Hey, Magnus, can I ask Rich a question?
Yes, sir.
And this is going to lead into what Red Swamp said, because I want to get Rich's thoughts. Rich, what's your thoughts on that, man? What's your thoughts on that? Because you and Coach, y'all defensive gurus, man. What's your thought? Because I found that quite interesting, to say the least. And for a veteran to say that with as much confidence as he did, man, yeah, just let the fans know what's up.
Man, for the most part. So, we know Calais Campbell was a former Walter Payton Man of the Year. And just think about the locker room on the expectations, what's it's going to bring out of the younger guys. You know what I mean? It's been a long time. Grady been holding it down, man. Grady been holding it down by himself. And, leadership and just so much things you could do. So much things you could say as a leader, mainly when you're losing these close games. Like I was once there, my senior year, I was a captain on my college football team, and I had a young team, and we was losing, but at the same time, I couldn't blame them because it was like these kids wasn't experienced enough to see what I was seeing, what I was going through. You know what I mean? And then now when you add this veteran presence to the organization, to the team, it just enlightens everybody. It takes some weight off of Grady's shoulders as well, and it raised the bar for everybody else as well. You know what I mean?
This is real coaching here, people. The real coaching, not that bullshit.
And the locker room plays a big factor into your whole team and leadership. Developing guys as well. Of course, you want to bring in leaders. They're in the league for a reason. Everybody's did something good in their previous career or younger career in college. So now we're bringing in leaders on this team. Like we know that Terry been hitting on every draft that we bought. Like think about the overall draft class. Like we was hitting.
He has to be like 90%.
We hit.
Now.
So now think about this. Think about this draft. Go ahead, Matt.
Rich. I know
I'm ready.
Hey man, the risk going up, boy.
Let him cook.
I'll let my man Rich cook. I let him cook. But
tell you something. These ain't the regular coaches right here. These ain't the one that put your damn kids in the game.
Now
their own kids.
Rich is a linebacker, right? Ant is the D line. The pass rush comes from Knight Rider. Locke is the corner. Coach is the coach. Mad Mike is the general manager, and then we have our physical therapist with one.
Mm-hmm.
But if you know me, I'm a safety. Okay, y'all know that. I want to be the goalie. I want that. I want to be the goalie. I want to be that guy back there. I want to be that guy back there. Yes, I want that type of pressure. Now, one thing I hate, okay, is when you do have young guys on a team that have no idea what the hell they're doing. And as a safety, I can't cover everybody, especially if I'm single high.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so anybody that understands that, like if I'm back there on my own, I'm basically like freaking Willie Mays back there. I can't cover every goddamn body.
Right.
Man, you got to run fast though.
Yeah, super fast.
Now that's the side of the point though. But what I was going to ask you, Rich, is how do you feel? It's been a while since we talked, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's been a while since we talked. Like, how do you feel about Jalen Mayfield?
Great question. So now, as far as Jalen Mayfield, now he's been hurt. You know what I mean? He's been fighting a lot of injuries. You know, from what we've been told. You know, as far as that left guard position, let's be real here, guys. He got thrown in the fire. Y'all. He got thrown in the fire as a rookie. You know what I mean? And you know that could have backfired him later on in his career. You know what I mean? He probably really just wasn't ready at that time, but we probably had no choice. But
Right.
I think, you know, Jalen Mayfield may be on the chopping block, but depending on how healthy he is going into free agency and all this other stuff, that's going to play a big factor in going into camp and all this other stuff. Obviously, we're going to probably draft the lineman at some sort in the draft, but, you know, everybody is replaceable, man. You know, if you're not available, you know what, you know how we're going to
Good are you?
Yeah, exactly.
You can't make the club in the tub. You can't make the club from the tub, man.
Right.
Well, he did more to get thrown in the fire. He got burnt, busted, disgusted.
Yeah, right. Sometimes it works out, but sometimes it don't.
But you know, can I talk on something? Because I'm gonna answer one of y'all questions here. And I see you, Eric Mack, and I start a lot of y'all questions here. If y'all got more questions, put it in there. I'm gonna start them. We're gonna get to in the Q&A part. But listen, okay, I want to talk about the media real quick. Okay.
Oh man.
Because this is not a topic. I didn't want to make this a topic or have it on the screen or nothing like that. You know, all 108 people like, share, and subscribe. Put it out there. There's a lot of people out there that's Atlanta Falcons fans that probably don't know about us. Like, you know, make sure you get that word out there that we back, we in here, and we do this all year long. But listen, it seems to me that the media has been backpedaling and straining their hamstrings on what's going on down in the lane. I mean, they have been backpedaling, they have been moonwalking, whatever kind of, you know, saying that you want to have down here. But check this out. I mean, I like her, Josina Anderson, she all right, you know, but you have people like Joy Taylor. You have people like, I mean, just put any other talking head on ESPN. You got your Colin Coward. Shannon Sharp is from Georgia. He don't even want to talk about us.
Those are all, you know what though, Magnus?
Y'all don't do all the shit.
What's up?
All those guys work at Fox.
Right.
What's the narrative of all Fox? They all in fucking trouble.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Right. Every last one of them at them, and they just got rid of another guy for being Bush.
Damn.
Yo, but that question is easy though, man. We all know the answer to that question.
What's up, bro?
I would say obviously it was the D line, man. Like the front seven, like just that has to be the strongest position. Like we got Kaden Ellis, we got Malone, we got Abikedi, AK-47. You know, it's like Calais. Oh man, David Onyemata, like man,
crazy.
Like, the way how everybody else is gonna be get open, like a lot of the loops, a lot of the stunts. Like if you see Caden Ellis tape, like he did a lot of that, a lot of loops, just setting up guys up, holding off double teams, creating tension where a guard or a center could just attach to you. You know what I'm saying? If it could take on two, so somebody else could get freed up. And we'd even add the linebackers with him too.
He's a grown man.
But also, if you look at all Caden Ellis sacks, guess who that man that was holding those blocks up for him? I'm just saying.
On your mama.
Exactly.
Every one of his sacks.
You're gonna see a lot of stuff.
Coach. Right. So So, Coach Rich, are you telling me that this is another pick your poison situation?
Hey, man. It ain't gonna just come from there, guys. I'm gonna tell y'all something.
But do you
when they listen? Okay, when they overstack that right side, and leave what's called anybody 1-on-1.
There you go.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap, especially with Grady. Especially with Grady.
Wow.
Take a fork in them. They're done.
Yes.
It's a wrap, man.
And Coach is saying this.
Got my heart pumping right there. Y'all
Pay attention to that.
Bro, these two coaches got me super excited over here, boy. I can see it, man.
I can see.
I got more for y'all when y'all ready. I got more. Hold
on, Rich. Listen, I'm just about as hyped as watching that hype video that they came out with. Was it last week?
Yeah.
If you know. I'm about ready to run through a brick wall, man. But wait a minute, hold on.
We got a troublemaker. We got a troublemaker.
Comes and just sneaks in.
What up, Pastor? What up, Deacon?
It's the Deacon of defense.
Deacon Jones.
on.
I got my tambourine.
I don't want to interrupt. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Black. I know you got a hot take, man. But I was going to say something. Go ahead, man. I know you gotta get warmed up, man. You can't hit the weight cold. Come on, man.
Nah, I wanted to hear Rich. I'm getting some good stuff here.
Hey, man, we getting coached, man. We coaching Rich, preaching right there, man. I want to hear them talk.
For real. Hey, Rich.
Yo, what up, man?
But what you were saying was what I was alluding to is, if y'all paid attention to what Rich said, basically that sack that Grady got on Brady, that's going to be the norm with these guys.
He retired.
Yeah, the one where Booger was like, "No, that's not that. That's rough." No, that you're gonna see that a lot. This is what we're talking about.
I can't wait for it. Boy.
Boy.
Please, Rich, please finish with the class. These people ain't paying attention.
I got you. I'm gonna add my last little flavor. So
okay,
now first down, second down, man. We're gonna be good on the D line when it comes to that in terms of stopping the run. We want to make third down harder for offenses, right? We want it to be longer for them. So now, if we got bigger guys, obviously, because in the past few years we were small on the D line. We was very small in the D line and skinny. We were just getting pushed around, and Debo was just looking bad at times. You know what I mean? Because he didn't have nobody to hold those for him, hold those gaps. So Calais Campbell is gonna play about 60% of this, snaps. So primarily he's gonna be there on first and second down. He's a big guy. He's not easy to move.
No,
you know what I mean? Not easy to move. Same thing as David Onyemata, and we know Grady Jarrett. He has one of the best get-offs in the league in terms of he does not let no one touch his chest. As a defensive player in general, no matter what position you are, you never allow an offensive player to touch your chest, allow yourself to get blocked. If you really watch Grady, first thing he do, he get off the ball, just swim. You know what I'm saying? So and David Onyemata too, it's gonna be tough, man. So defensively, in terms of us stopping the run, we're gonna have one of the best defenses in the league. That's just a given in terms of stopping the run. And then now you got the passing attack now. Jeff Okudah, Jesse Bates, AJ. We're gonna be aggressive. So now we're gonna be in more than anything too.
Yes.
We'll be versatile to do a lot of different things.
Mhm.
Troy Anderson can run with the backs. He's fat. That's a 4.5 kid. You know what I mean? We just gonna do what we do, man. That's it.
But listen, but here's the thing. Here's the thing, Juan. Check this out. But here's the thing. Like,
appreciate it.
Listen, yo, Rich. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if you will, okay? Can you imagine if you was to get a Tyree Wilson who is built the same like Calais Campbell?
Mm-hmm.
That can teach him. Now Tyree. See, the thing is, Calais wants to be a mentor. He wants to teach guys. If you listen to his interviews and whatnot, he said that I don't mind taking on two guys so a guy can loop around me. Ask those guys in Baltimore what he did up there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he wasn't up there. He wasn't up there for his own. He wasn't up there on his own. So he's willing to teach. And Tyree Wilson is built the same way. Now I'm saying, if we draft him, good. But I'm letting you know, if Tyree comes here, yes, he is a project, but he's going to be learning from a future Hall of Famer.
Right.
They're built the same way.
So there is a possibility, guys, that Tyree Wilson could be gone before us, right?
Yeah.
Somebody could take him.
Yeah.
We know that's a possibility. So now there's other guys that it was earlier on our draft board, like throughout the start of free agency. Miles Murphy was a guy that was on our draft board. And Miles Murphy definitely fits that same type of stature, body type, about 6'5", about 260 along the line. And if you don't know, he did phenomenal at his pro day. If y'all don't know his numbers, and his numbers was similar to a dude from the Jaguars that got picked first overall last year. What's his name? From Georgia. From Georgia.
Yeah. Y'all should know this.
Walker.
Yeah.
Trayvon Walker.
Guys, look this up. His numbers is the same comparison numbers, just like Walker. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, he's a Georgia kid. You know what I'm saying? Like Miles Murphy is a good project that could be developed into this defense. I'm just trying to be realistic here, just in case, we don't get a Tyree Wilson or along those lines. And we all know that 8th pick is going to be a starter.
Yes.
It's going to be a person that's going to be an immediate impact, which is why before this show ends, I just want everybody on this panel and everybody in the comments, if we could all decide on one pick who we going to draft at 8. We don't got to do it right now because we're talking right now. But I'm just saying, before the show ends, I just want all of us to agree on one pick. The Falcons' best player available, not what ESPN is telling us. Oh, the best player available with this BS QBs and stuff. We know the Falcons have their own draft board.
There's going to be some arguments here.
Falcons' best player available. The Falcons' best player available. Right at 8, which we know is going to be a starter. Yeah.
Shots fired.
It's going to be. Wait, hold on. Red Swarm with another. Yo, Red Swarm, did you just get your taxes?
Red Swarm got that check.
Damn.
Listen, hey, that's okay.
If we can.
We going around the horn on that? We going around the horn on that?
Oh, you started out, baby.
Bro, you ain't saying nothing since you got here, man. You got to talk, man. Come on. Come on now, Blackberry. Don't be playing with me, man. You know how we get down.
I know. If Tyree Wilson ain't there, because I know Jalen ain't gonna be there, and I know Will Anderson ain't gonna be there, and they're my only 3 guys that I said you do not pass on in this draft. But if Tyree ain't there, I trade back. I got relationships with the Detroit Lions. They need corners and edge guys like crazy. I give them that 8th round pick, and I gain from them their 16th pick and a couple more picks for next year and this year. And I get Jack Campbell at 18.
Oh, that's weird.
He loved Jack Campbell.
Who you taking at 8 though? Who you taking at 8 though? Let's say we don't trade back. Let's say we don't trade back. Who we getting at 8?
I said it got to be Tyree Wilson.
Okay.
because Jalen Carter ain't gonna be there and Will Anderson ain't gonna be there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it got for me, it has to be Tyree Wilson. And that is all.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow.
What you got, Coach? What you got, man?
COVID and trade back, get a linebacker from Omnitech or something.
If we can, not to trade back. Just,
Okay, we're not to trade back.
If we can't trade back,
if not to trade back.
Yeah, not to trade back. It's 8.
I'm gonna go this way. Can't get Will, probably gone. Can't get Jalen, probably gone.
Mm-hmm.
Can't get Tyree, probably gone. There's 2 people. I'm gonna give you 2 people. I'm gonna give you 2 choices. All right.
Okay.
Nolan Smith for one.
Bingo.
Or the tackle from Ohio State.
The one that wants to be here.
Harris.
See, that was mine, Coach.
Those my only 2. I can go at 8.
Harris
now.
Johnson.
But
Johnson.
There's always a but with me. If neither one of those 3 are there, and I really didn't want Jalen, I'm gonna trade back. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I give y'all a situation?
Situation, huh?
I'd like to give y'all a situation. All right.
I got a lot of those.
Now, since my boy came up with the question. All right, I talked to Ann about this before the show. And y'all hear me out on this, all right? There's one particular guy that they really like. It's unfortunate that he's hurt, but being the fact that he doesn't have to play this year. See, Jeff Okudah right now, this could just be like a one and done type of thing, because just like what Juan said, is that we're ready to win. We're ready to go for the division right now. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think that AJ gonna get his bread next year.
Yes.
All right. I think we're not even gonna waste time on that. We're gonna make sure we get his bread next year. Which means that I don't think that Jeff Okudah would really have to ball out. Okay. But if you draft somebody late due to that particular problem that he has, but Atlanta still likes him, it could turn out to be pretty well. And it's the dude from Syracuse.
USC?
From Syracuse.
Which one?
Man, we don't watch no Syracuse down here, man.
I see them. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
What position?
Corner.
Corner.
He's good, coach. He's good, coach. He's good.
He's good.
He just got an injury and whatnot, but he doesn't have. It's like he doesn't necessarily have to play this year.
Mm-hmm.
You can groom him into the system so that he's ready for next year.
That's not a first round pitch, though.
He's not a first round. He is not going to be a first round.
Garrett Williams. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You could get him in probably round 5. You know, possibly round 4 or 5, where you can still get your corner for the future. Still get your guy at 8, and still build around your line, because you can still. Because personally speaking, Rich, I don't think you heard me on this one though, but I like my linemen with no teeth. Okay.
Yeah.
Who that Mark kid? What's his name?
I like Cody Mark.
Put me in the game, coach. I can do it for you. Just put the thing between my teeth. I got it.
He's spitting on everybody in the locker room.
And who you got, Ant?
That's a lot of people.
All right. So everybody knows Tyree is my guy.
Yeah.
If he's not there,
yep,
I'm going Nolan.
Yeah. No, he can't be denied though. Like, if y'all had a choice, okay, let me ask you, Rich, if you had a choice. Now, I already know who Blackberry like. Okay, you know, I already know. I know who your corner is, bro. I know who you like. But how do you feel, Rich, about Christian Gonzalez? That name comes up a lot. A lot.
I got you, man. Christian Gonzalez is real smooth, man. His back pedal, man. The way how he could track the ball, he's literally a split image of AJ Terrell. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And he comes from an athletic background, similar to how Isaiah Oliver was, because Isaiah Oliver came from a very athletic background as well, but not trying to compare them to. But I'm just saying, like, back to Christian Gonzalez. Christian Gonzalez is smooth, man. He got the length, he got the height. You know, it's a great safe pick, you know, on the outside. At the end of the day, you're getting young at the defensive back position for the future. You know, he's going to be able to play man. So, you know, he could make the secure tackle, you know, safe. He could still work on his tackling. I still believe, you know, on the next level, he may have a little bit of trouble with that. But he'll be able to match up well, you know, in terms of man press. Like, I think he'll still be fine in the league, whoever takes him. Or if he falls to us.
Oh, we got a question here. We got what do you guys think about Gervin Dexter Sr. from Florida?
Trash, because he went to Florida. Thank you.
Thank you, Night Rider.
Night Rider, who you got at 8?
No, he's a pretty good. He's a pretty good dude.
No, we're not talking about an 8. We're just.
Oh yeah. Oh, right, yeah. Draft.
Nolan Smith, hands down. You want me to tell you what? It ain't he. You know, of course, we know he got the ability on the field, but it's them intangible things, the things that you just can't coach. That leadership. That's what stands out the most to me about Nolan Smith, and that's why I take him at 8.
Yeah.
Who didn't go? Juan? It's one turn.
Yeah. I would say either Nolan Smith or Paris Johnson.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this. Man. As I'm watching film on this guy, man. A lot of people better prepare for Peter Skoronski moving to the guard because this dude, he wants to be really physical. He really likes to be big, and he's very good at going, getting to that second level and being physical and knocking guys out. He wants to pound and pounce on guys, and that's exactly what Chris Lindstrom and Caleb McGarry like to do, and he fits perfectly. So, if I was Chicago Bears, I'd be calling the Atlanta Falcons to try to get up to that pick so they can get Peter Skoronski. And the Falcons pick up a couple more picks and perhaps, you know, going a little bit lower. But if I'm the Falcons, I'm looking at Peter Skoronski, man. Put him next to Grady. What you have to worry about him. He. The thing is that he has one negative. His feet kind of get tangled a bit. You know, he kind of tripled his foot a bit. When he's playing outside. But being in this offense, we don't use our tackles typically how in most NFLs, we use our tight ends to kind of, you know, help with the edge, and we don't leave our tackles on the island. If it's Jake, we'll leave Jake on the island because he has the reputation of actually being a Pro Bowl tackle, but we don't leave our tackles on the island like that. And I think he'll be disgusting next to Grady, next to Jake Matthews, man. That'll be a nasty, disgusting. Paris Johnson, he's pretty good, but Georgia ate his ass alive on the outside. Yeah, he Grady, Georgia ate Paris Johnson Jr. Out on them edges, man. Georgia was disgusting. So I don't know if Paris Johnson would be a good tackle for the future, but he'll be a good one for he'll be a good guard. But like Coach said, guy's tall, man. I don't know if that's something that you want to put in front of Big.
Well, I'll say this, Mike. They said, you know, they would talk about like the comp and whatnot. They said like Skoronski will be okay at tackle. He's a Hall of Fame at guard.
Yeah, that dude is disgusting at guard, man. He get to that second level, man, and he be punished.
There you go. Let me add on to that, Mike. So, like, if y'all really watch the film on Peter Skoronski, like, his lateral quickness is very good. The way how he could just seal a defensive tackle and just get around them and just seal that edge or seal that gap, like, he's really good at that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if we draft Paris Johnson, you know, at tackle, I was thinking at first, like, do we move Jake Matthews to guard? Like, is that even a possibility? You know, being that he's going in the back end of his career, like, you know, is Jake Matthews versatile enough to go to left guard? He's been there for a while, but I'm just saying, like, if we were supposed to get Paris Johnson, but I do like Peter Skoronski as well because everybody else getting all these defensive players on the D line, we ain't getting up. So why not us get the best offensive lineman and secure
Yeah.
us having the best offensive lineman in the league. That's going to
Right.
stamp it, and we know we have a dominant run game, and we know we'll be able to protect Ritter in the future. So it's not the popular pick as like most people would want, but it will be beneficial in the long run. Like when we came back and drafted McGarry, when we went back in the first round to get McGarry, I was a little tight. I'll be upset. I ain't gonna lie. But we always tight. We're like, what the hell is going on? But at the end of the day, the benefits, the long term, you know what I'm saying? Like we see the benefits from it.
And they can work on his foot placement too. Like I said, Arthur being Arthur being a lineman himself, they can work on his foot placement very, very easy. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this coaching staff, which y'all got to remember, we have an elite coaching staff now. Mm-hmm. They will know how to put these players in position to succeed. They already kept the right side together. Yeah. They'll be able to work with him on that. That's real small compared to what he can provide to O-line.
I'm gonna give y'all another tidbit by Peter Skoronski. With a name like Peter Skoronski, you ain't got no choice but to be good.
Yup. I was saying the same thing.
With a name like Skoronski, it has to be good.
Peter Skoronski. Skoronski is just an offensive lineman's name. You ain't got no choice but to be good.
Just like Jack Campbell's the linebacker's name.
And if we don't do Peter Skoronski, I have no problem taking Nolan. Like for real, because like Nolan numbers obviously speak for itself. We've seen that. The character, we know the character where it comes with. This dude compares himself to Von Miller, bro. If you see his get up, he looks up to Von Miller, one of the best rushers in the league. Nolan Smith has one of the best get up too. You see Nolan Smith get up?
He is versatile.
I told people that. I told them that. I told people that. I just said last week. I said the exact things that last week that he has Von Miller quality, speed, and athleticism. You can move him around and do different things with him.
Yeah, you can. You can do that.
I'm gonna say
it's
this.
Like,
go ahead, man.
No. I was gonna say, go ahead, Blackberry. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say this. It's very possible that they're gonna pick Nolan Smith. Mm-hmm. It's very possible they're gonna do that. It's very possible that they'll pick Skoronski. Skoronski, I hope they don't do what a lot of people are predicting or suggesting that they might do, which is have him play guard and then he be the future tackle. Let me explain why. Because why that boy is damn good. Guards have to be athletes out here. Mm-hmm. When they pulling and blocking, it's a lot of things they're doing that could subject them to injury. Tackles, especially that left tackle, ain't doing as much of that. Left tackle is pretty much protecting that quarterback blind side, and that's mostly it. Unless there's a screen play, he's going out to block on that flat. He ain't doing a whole lot of pulling. So the
Falcons don't do a lot of pulling in their system. They don't do a lot of pulling in their system anyway, so it's like that'll take away from it.
Yeah, they do a lot of zone block.
No, but I'm saying that's what guards do. I mean, they might not do a lot of it, but that's what they do. So he's gonna be pulling, which means he's gonna be doing a lot of banging on the second level. So it's gonna be guys coming at him, got a little bit momentum. So you're gonna be taking some wear off of him. You're gonna be wearing on him a little bit. Because if Jake has got a few more years left in him, then that's what Skoronski's gonna be doing. So my only thing is that the wear and tear on him at guard, I wouldn't subject him to that to put him over there at left tackle later on. Now, if I'm gonna draft him at guard, I'm keeping him at guard. Right. That's my thing. But
actually, it's much more dangerous on the tackle. It's much more dangerous on the tackle because he has to plant. the thing is with the guard, you don't have to plant as much with your knees, so it's a little bit more wear and tear for the tackles. It's like the physical nature. What you talking about as far as the guards are concerned? Yes, they are a lot more physical because they're in the trenches against those big old tackles. But at tackle, the thing is, you got to get out there fast, and a lot of those guys aren't as athletic as a Jake Matthews, as a Jonathan Ogden, and those types of guys. They can get out real quick, so they like their knees wear down a lot quicker. That's why the average tackle for itself, they end up. You see, even what's his name from Philadelphia? He moved to the right side. It was the left side, and he was the right side because the wear and tear. And it's just the wear and tear on his knees, but like the physical nature, yeah, they're a lot more physical, like you said, in the trenches. It can be a little bit, but like me, man, once that tackle get that knee injury, ooh.
Yeah.
So no, you pretty, yeah. I think you right about that. I think you're right about that, the wear and tear. But like for me, I'm scared of tackles and them damn plant. And I hate to see tackles plant and then they fall down, man. It's like their career pretty much over after that.
Well, I mean, who's to say that?
It is. Oh,
I think that Mayfield experiment is still in play. I don't think they've given up on him yet. I don't think they're giving up on him yet.
That's why I want to get everybody to take on. I want to get everybody to take on that, man.
With Schaefer, you guys feel the same way with Schaefer too?
I think he's gonna be the left guard. I don't know why I got this feeling, but Schaefer might be that left guard, bro. I don't know why I feel like if they don't go to a tackle, right there, offensive lineman right there, man. I think Schaefer might be that.
He could. They drafted him for a reason.
I know he showed he had a lot to learn in last year.
Yeah, it showed last year.
Yeah, he had a good ways to go. So
it seems like anybody gets thrown in that fire. There's something about that left guard down here in Atlanta, man. When we have a good one, we have a good one. But when we have a bad one,
it shows.
Bro, we have a bad one.
That's why you gotta have good center play too.
We here. Cause I was about to bring up the kid from Michigan. Is it Minnesota? The center? What's his name?
Oh, John.
Yeah.
I watched the film on him.
Maggiet.
Yo. That joint is crazy.
I'm telling you one thing. We don't draft him there. He ain't getting past the Giants, man. They have a glaring need at center. They ain't getting past the Giants, man.
They do.
Coach, you was gonna say something, Coach?
Oh yeah, I'm this comment by Dante M. He said Noah Smith will have jersey number 4. That's kind of obvious. That's kind of strange. I'm just saying.
That's fine.
Hey,
That's fine.
man.
Gotta connect the dots.
I'm
just looking.
Happened for a reason.
So,
Desmond Ritter's new nickname is Engine Number 9. That's right. I like it. If my train walks off the tracks,
we know the play out. They know the play out on how the draft is gonna, how it's gonna play out. You always gotta go through it. Like till this day right now, they probably having conversations right now. Like sometimes I know with GMs they maintain that communication, in terms of who you gonna pick. Like real be honest, like you gonna take Will Anderson, you gonna take let's just be real with just how this gonna line up, how it's gonna set up. So I'm excited, man, for this draft, man. Everybody else should be excited too.
Y'all gotta remember Drake said he only had a phone conversation with these guys. He never did come to Atlanta, guys. Y'all remember that, right?
Who is that? Drake?
When Drake got drafted last year. He didn't come to Atlanta.
Yeah.
So same. Even the year before when they drafted Kyle Pitts, I think it was a COVID year. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was COVID year when they drafted Kyle. I think. There was no contact.
It was. Yeah.
So these guys don't show their hand by bringing people in. So people they brought in, that's a good chance nobody they brought in is gonna be getting drafted.
That's that chess, man. Falcons been playing chess.
But the NFL know who you brought in to visit. They know. Everybody knows.
Yeah, everybody knows.
Go ahead, Juan. Finish your statement, man. What you said?
No, I'm saying that we've been playing chess. Free agency, we basically molded free agency to our will.
You know what?
No, Coach, you wrong.
Hold on, let me tell you. You know what the Falcons did? They told you, he said, fuck y'all, we finna win this fucking shit. That's what they told you about. Ain't gonna beat around the bush with it. That's what they're telling
you.
Yeah. Because the thing was, they were saying Falcons got a couple more years, got a few more years to develop.
Yeah, that's exactly what
But it's like Terry and the authors, they said, how in the hell they gonna tell us how long it takes for us to be around him?
Exactly.
Right. And see, I keep referring this back to, especially with all of the Ritter slander, I keep referring this back to Jalen Hurts' season.
Yep.
I keep referring this back to Jalen Hurts' season because, a simple fact, look what they did in one season. What were we hearing all last offseason? Man, Philly getting stacked up. Philly stacking up, man. They must be going on a run.
Hey,
what the fuck they go? How the hell they gonna pay for Derrick Henry? Everybody keep talking about their room. Who? How the hell they gonna pay for them? They said it kept working out.
Right.
They'll give me a wink.
Coach, one time, correction. The COVID year 2020, that year we drafted AJ Terrell.
AJ, yeah, okay.
So, So now you're looking at us like, oh man, what the Falcons gonna do? Falcons trying to win. I had a casual content creator that we talked about that was like, oh yeah, by the way, you know what I'm saying? Y'all still 2 or 3 years out from dealing with us. I'm like, 2 or 3 years from dealing with y'all? No, we winning now.
That's why you're a casual content.
Talking about PJ.
Who he create content for?
He casual. It don't matter.
It was Panthers. It wasn't an all. It wasn't Swampland. It was Panthers.
We don't deal.
Mike know what I'm talking about. I'm like, how? 2 or 3 years how?
He's in the hell in the crib smoke a little bit too.
The resident mascot of Carolina. That's who he is.
Yeah. Because what it is, everybody in the NFC South, like I said, you done portrayed the Saints to be a Cinderella team. Only Cinderella thing y'all about to get is the story of the pumpkin. That's y'all part of the story. What are you doing?
Clock strike 12. I was just saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Or that rubber slipper.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Tampa Bay Cannonballs. That's all. I mean, who y'all got on y'all team? Y'all barely got an organization.
I'm waiting for the schedule, man. I'm just waiting for the schedule.
11th, baby.
Me too,
Rich. Rich, you're gonna have to hit me up. But check this out, guys. Terry Fontenot said exactly what Coach said. And I'm gonna piggyback on exactly what Blackberry said and exactly what Juan said. But Terry Fontenot and Art Smith had a conversation. He was like, "Okay, Brady's gone. They really ain't got no quarterback in New Orleans. Carolina's in flux right now. Why not us?" Now, here's the thing: is that what is the difference between the guys that they're bringing in and these guys on a panel? Because it's the same thing. These guys grew up fans of the Atlanta Falcons. They grew up in the area. Everybody that we've been bringing in that's been on these 1-year deals and whatnot probably had that dream as a little boy for playing on the Atlanta Falcons. So how hard do you think that you're going to play for your hometown team? Listen to the passion of these guys that's on this panel, and it's going to transfer over into those guys that's actually getting paid for this game. What do you think is going to happen?
Hey, man. Shout out my cousin Bud, man.
Yo,
just make sure Bud don't mess with no Bud.
We gotta keep him out of Megan. We gotta keep him away from the pedophile, y'all.
With that comment, you just reminded me, right, that it seems more obvious that we're gonna draft a Georgia player, right? Mm-hmm. And now the next thing, how many Georgia players in this draft is actually worth being picked at 8 or would make it an immediate impact for the Falcons? I believe there's a multiple. I believe there's
quite a few. Yeah.
You can bring Roger Jones in also.
Yeah, Roger Jones did good. Yeah.
See, and what y'all not paying attention to is what Terry's statement don't only translate to this season. It translates to multiple seasons because we know the next couple of drafts or whatever. They basically can become a funnel for Georgia if y'all pay attention. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? All the players that came out of Georgia this year and last year,
Kirby's doing it right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Hey.
you don't think they ain't creating a funk.
Well, Philly understands too. That's
Yeah,
why
'cause
you
they-
go get
Yeah.
Godzilla and then you put the Kobe Dean right behind him.
Yeah.
That's why you do those kind of things and whatnot. But
Mhm.
check this out, though. Check. If it all right, because I know this man's name is just like Matt Ryan. He is from Georgia. He concerns me as a general manager. I'm speaking on as a management guy, okay? I'm speaking as someone that's like a draft that's going to be signing this guy's checks.
Ringo.
Can you guys put? Okay, I'm gonna ask because like I said, like Richard's been has been here for a while, but check this out, man. Jalen Carter, does he concern you? Not his play. We ain't talking about his play. We know how he get down. We know how he get down. We know how he get down on the field.
It kind of would, just because of the simple fact that we see you were wilding out in Athens. Imagine what the hell you could do when you get to Atlanta, man.
Yeah. Have y'all been to Athens?
That is a possibility. That is a possibility.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask y'all. Let me ask y'all because I used to work in Athens. I used to work on a farm. Okay, it ain't shit to do, but go to Wendy's,
and
sit on the damn bank of the lake, and drink Budweiser's. That's all you got to do in Athens. All right, because like I said, I used to work. So you gonna get in trouble if you just from not even from the city of Atlanta. You can be the outskirts of Atlanta and you gonna get in trouble in Athens. It ain't shit to do there at all. So you stick out like a sore thumb down there. I'll just say that, man. Like it doesn't matter down there, bro. It ain't nothing to do in Athens. All right. Now I'm just talking about. It ain't even a black thing. This is the country of all countries. Okay.
The school is the town.
Right. Pretty much.
Yeah. You know, it's like about like if you question his character or not, but like nobody is perfect. You know, everybody makes mistakes. Like the biggest thing from all of this is like, what did he learn from it? And the next aspect of it is how he showed up at his pro day. That's also another thing. You know, the factors in that we don't know directly like what really caused that. But at the end of the day, he wasn't in shape, I guess, or he didn't show up. But like those are things you do have to look into during the off season. And this guy gonna put in the work, you know, to get himself right. Is he gonna take care of his body? Like there's a lot of things, you know, you gotta look into. But I trust the front office, man.
Yeah.
You know,
But
we
also,
interviewed him. Yeah, coach. Yeah.
But also think about this also. Look at the veterans that we brought in there. Positive veterans that we brought in here, man. That can't get into your head. Think about this. You got Calais Campbell in there. We ain't gonna take no shit from no damn rookie.
Neither is Grady. Neither is Grady.
Let's just hope Jalen Carter don't be no.
He would have the foundation.
And neither Eddie Goldman.
Yeah.
You know,
exactly.
Right, so he would have the foundation to kind of keep him grounded, but he has to be willing to be mentored. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey,
so he has to be in that frame that he wants to be mentored.
Let's just hope he don't be a habitual line stepper like Josh Gordon.
Well, listen. Also, coach, I'll say this, man, because you mentioned like those mentors that's going to be around him that don't take no shit. Ryan Nielsen is not for your feelings. He don't care about your feelings.
Right.
Don't care. Nope.
He does not care about your feelings.
Plus the coaching staff too. Yeah,
exactly. So, like I said, Ryan Nielsen is that dude. Now, of course, I'm sure, and you know, I know you put a nice little bow on top of that, Rich. You said like they had discussions. I'm sure it was flat out arguments because you're talking about Gonzo, you're talking about Jalen Carter, you're talking about Nolan Smith, Roderick Jones, Skoronski. Everybody's in play right now, man. When you see the Atlanta Falcons are now on the clock, everybody's heart will be in their throat at that point. Because you don't know. We don't know right now. Like we're just speculating. And no matter who they choose, there's going to be a certain section of the fan base that's going to go absolutely crazy. It just is what it is. That's why I said, like, you guys and I'm gonna plug it in right now. Tune in for Friday Night Madness. Okay, all right. Just tune in to that show. Yeah, that's right. And tune into us on Saturday too. But
it's gonna be jump off on Thursday.
It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. But like if you're talking about like the sure thing, if we're talking about someone that exudes violence, that exudes character, leadership, it almost seems obvious that it would be Nolan. It sounds like it would be obvious that it would be that, because like who is that guy outside of Grady? Calais is probably going to be here for a year. So who is that transitional leader outside of Grady? We got to talk about like transitioning off. Like Chris Lindstrom is like the next linchpin in that offensive line because Jake is about to leave soon. I mean, let's just get to the point where we're going to have to start talking about life after Jake Matthews.
Yeah.
You know? Chris Lindstrom is going to be that. He's going to be that leader. Yes, he's a quiet leader, but yet he's going to be that leader. Desmond Ridder is the straw that stirs the drink. He's going to be that guy. They speak highly of him. Defensively, we got Jesse, because AJ is a quiet leader. So it might have to be Jesse Bates. Okay. Outside of that, who is like going to be that guy with the green dot on his helmet that's going to get our guys to galvanize? Because I'll be damned. Like if I'm Grady, I'm like, I've been doing this for like close to 10 years, man, and motherfuckers ain't going to listen. So who's going to be that guy? Honestly, or like all signs look like he might point to no, and I wouldn't even be mad about it because you got about 6 more rounds to deal with the other holes. And look who we found in the 4th and 5th round last year. We got gems there. Trust the organization. Just because that we don't get the guys that you want in round 1. Right. This draft deep, man. This draft is deep. So if you want to talk about guys that have get off, there's a particular guy from Northwestern that I like. I can't say his name, but his name is That dude has tested better than some wide receivers in his combine. It's comparable. The dude is an athlete. Yeah. The dude is an athlete. And if you want to talk about guys that was a project, David Onyemata was a project from Manitoba. If you don't know where the hell that's at, that's in Canada. Okay.
Yep. Yeah. Home of Chris Jericho, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly. So it's like Ryan Nielsen knows how to turn gems into like legit.
Cam Jordan was crying. Cam Jordan was crying. Cam Jordan was crying.
Yeah, he was.
Spam had tears.
You developed me, and we built relationships.
His eyeliner was running.
Spam.
Let me say this. Let me say this. Damn, of course. Oh, what? Let me say this. To give the fans a little bit of context on why the draft now is so perplexing for the Falcons. The reason why we can have all these different names we can go with, these different scenarios, is because of what they've done in free agency and what they've done with trades so far. This team on paper right now defensively can get after your ass. The team as constructed on defense can get after your ass. No grease, straight up dry raw.
Oh,
Jesus. They can take you out of here.
Got no water for that one, boy. You got to be thirsty.
No Vaseline.
No WD-40.
Offensively, on paper right now, we know what we got in the running game. We already know what we got in that. And as far as the passing game goes, we got a little snippet of what they could potentially be with Desmond Ridder and Drake London and in the supporting cast. Now that you got guys like Scotty Miller. Now that you got guys last year that made strides in proving themselves, like Hollins in being a deep threat. Now that you got those compliments like those guys, you got Kyle Pitts come back. You got Jonnu Smith at tight end, and who was one of Desmond Ridder's roommates in that tight end group as well.
Who?
Who?
Is it?
John Fitzpatrick will be available this season.
Yes, he will.
Who's a smash? And to go back to Mike's point earlier about how tight ends are going to be very much involved in the blocking scheme on that right side. We know that John Fitzpatrick is a mauler at tight end. The boy ain't what, he's 6'7", 250 something. The boy, he's Magnus at tight end. He's Magnus.
SC too. SC can block too.
Yeah,
Jonu can block too.
And Jonu can block. Jonu is everything. He can block. He can run.
Yeah.
He can catch.
He said it.
He can do
He said in his interview, he said they're gonna line me up everywhere. That's why he got excited. He was like, "Yo, I'm getting out of New England and I'm going back with Arthur Smith." He said,
I don't know how I forget about John Smith.
He's the Swiss Army knife 2.0.
So my point is, on paper, this team right now contends for the NFC, not just the NFC South, for the NFC. On paper, right now, this team contends for the NFC. So what we do in the draft ain't nothing but the cherry on top.
Exactly.
Can I also mention one thing?
Yes, sir.
There was a video yesterday. I think me and Ant was talking about that Cordero was working out as a wide receiver.
Wide receiver.
Yes.
Oh, think about this.
Watch it.
That role that CP had the last couple of years as that running back, that extra running back per se. Could those carries go to Jonu? Because Jonu was a motherfucker at running back.
He is 240. He's 240, man.
He's a mother at running. Listen.
He is a beast.
To me, just when I'm watching the film and stuff I've seen of him, he's better as a running back than Cordero is.
And more physical.
That's just me. That's personal.
More physical too.
Coach, did you say something? Because it sounded like pick your poison.
I don't want no poison. Listen. I don't want no poison in Atlanta. I wouldn't want to play them right now because you don't know what to do. They can change up their offense weekly. That's how strong this team is going to be.
I know y'all be doing wrestling
weekly.
Tag team. Tag me. Tag me. Nah, so like when we talk about the offense, the big picture, right? Like the first year, Arthur Smith coming in, got to establish an identity. Second year, the offense, we was in pistol, we had a good foundation of what we want to do. Based off the players that we had on the roster, we had to be more heavy run based. Now this draft in this season, Arthur Smith have all his pieces. Mm-hmm. He has all his pieces. So we're going to see his full offense. We didn't even see his full playbook yet. We know what he was doing in Tennessee when he was, doing the tight end screens and all that. We was excited to see all that stuff, but he had to build that up. You have to work through that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Kyle Pitts had a tight end screen only twice. I was been waiting for it the whole time. Kyle Pitts only had a tight end screen only twice, but it's fine. He was a main player. We was relying on. So you can't just show your hand like that as a coach. You know what I mean? So now you got Jonnu Smith to do that, or even Kyle Pitts. It don't matter. Like that's just an example of we're gonna see more creativity. You know what I mean? I expect us to be in more pistol. Potentially, but we could be in a lot of different things as well. It's going to be a whole new team this year. It's going to be a whole new team.
Oh yeah,
the key word
on everybody's soul this year.
The key word in this whole team is rotation.
Yeah,
facts.
A team that can rotate players out that has similar skill sets, similar impact on both sides of the ball is going to wear down every team, no matter how good. No matter how good. If you saw in the beginning of our season, we had a rotation on defense that was wearing teams down. We had a rotation on in the running game that was wearing teams down. You saw what we did to Cleveland. We wore them down. You saw what we did to the 49ers. We wore them down. Now you got that. And what was the biggest thing? And Rich, I know you heard this before. What was the biggest thing they said about the Falcons? Well, the Falcons ain't gonna go over the top. So and we talked about balanced football. So now you got a balanced team that's got a rotation because now you got Jonnu Smith. He can take the brunt of the punishment, and then you got Cordero Patterson. Whenever they need him to come out the backfield, you saw what this man did against Chicago. You saw what this man did against Chicago. The man broke a record doing a punt return. Like, pay attention, because I was there. I was there with Mike, K-Styles, and because we had all 22 seats, and we was like, yo. So now just imagine Cordero Patterson doing that more.
But think
Just
about
because
this
he can.
one. Think about this one. Think about, first of all, just imagine like if we get that dude Tyler Scott from Cincinnati.
Oh God!
Thank you, Magnus. Thank
They
you.
already got chemistry. They already got
Coach,
chemistry.
can we get some applause for Magnus, please?
Okay,
You better say that shit again.
That's a cheer. That's a cheer right there.
I love that.
That was his go-to
Raise the
guy.
roof.
That was his go-to guy in Cincinnati.
Now,
Now,
think about this. Okay, I actually like Bijan Robinson's backup, Roshan.
Bingo.
Thank you.
Bingo.
Coach.
Because
Say it again. Say it again.
Because Bijan. Okay, the reason why Roshan was loyal, he could have transferred and got 150 to about 200 touches if he wanted to in a season, but he stayed in Texas. He understood. He runs with power. He looks like a Arthur Smith guy. Don't let that go over your head, okay? The guy to look at also is Roshan Johnson. Now, we don't have him. Check this out, though. Think of this particular personnel, because Scotty Miller knows how to run one route very well. He knows how to run one particular route very well. Ask Tom Brady, because he only
number
threw
9
one route to him.
Go.
9
Right.
rounds.
Talking about that deep cross.
He just
It's
goes
a
to that
deep
cross.
cross. It could be a deep post. It could be what. But check this out. Though, because you know how I like to name all my people now. Now Desmond Ritter's new name is Engine number 9.
Number 9.
I like that.
Agent Zero is what's his name? Lorenzo Carter. That's Agent Zero.
Right.
That's Agent Zero. Now check this out. What is Desmond Ritter's new number?
9.
Number 9.
What is Drake's new number? What is Drake's number?
5.
9 to 5 connection.
9 to 5.
9 to 5. Wait, we talking about freak name 9 to 5?
Connection. You better not
That's
let that
fire.
go over your head, man.
That's
9
fire.
to 5
The
connection.
work day.
I like
We gotta
that,
keep
man.
that. We gotta keep that. We gotta keep that. 9 to 5. We gotta keep that.
Somebody gonna steal that. Somebody gonna steal that.
Now remember, we said Scotty. I said Scotty Miller kind of reminds me of who? Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, he do kind of remind Cooper Kupp a little bit.
So what did Cooper Kupp do well in the game? He went deep for the touchdowns. Remember what the fans wanted from our quarterback. They wanted a quarterback that could throw deep. Now, we're not talking 80-yard passes. We ain't talking about Hail Marys. We talking about anything. That's right. Thank you. So you can imagine us being on the 40-yard line, and then he decides to run his route, and Ritter got enough protection to just touchdown, deep throw.
It's not just about being able to throw them; it's about being able to throw them accurately and precisely with no hesitation. That's something we had a problem with.
Not
quarterback number 1.
Right.
Quarterback number 1, he either didn't throw the damn ball, or he hesitated to throw the ball, or he overthrew the damn ball.
Right. Now, it's something else. It's something else Magnus was alluding to, but he didn't get it out yet. Pay attention. Kyle Pitts showed up hurt to the game to see Ritter play. Did you see the way Kyle Pitts was? He had a small limp, but did you see why he was walking in smiling like, yo, put my knee brace on and we're going to get to work. These boys are working right now. You know what Ritter told him? Ritter said, listen, if I can't get to you, if you can't come to me, I'll come to you. Let's throw. The coach ain't out here right now. Let's get together. Let's throw. I don't care who it is.
It can't be there.
Hey, Maggie, I'm telling you right now, go ahead and copyright it.
Yeah, man.
Copyright
Because
it.
I'm not going to be using that term.
They
What's
like
the shirt?
stealing over
Nah,
here.
nah.
Hey, I'm going to confront it.
This is what I'm
Every
gonna do. This
touchdown.
is what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be not hashtag 9 to 5, and it's gonna be a clock on it. It's gonna be a clock on it. The hashtag 9 to 5 connection.
We gotta
have a
upload.
picture
We
of
gotta
Desmond. Have a picture of Drake on
Come on,
it.
make that the
And
best.
listen,
We gotta
and
upload
listen.
that Dolly Parton song.
Yeah,
That
listen.
Dolly Parton, we gotta upload that.
We see y'all. We know you watching. You heard it here first. You know who we talking to. Rug Muffin.
If y'all know somebody that can make that shirt, I will rock it for you, and I will give you credit, man. I'm telling you.
I'm
If y'all-
going to start working on today, bro.
Yeah, let me
Don't
know.
worry about it.
Let
We
me
got
know.
you. We got you.
Let me know.
I hear you, Blackberry.
9 to 5, what a way to make a password.
There it is.
Throw it over the people's heads.
Dolly Parton boys, y'all know it. You know what time it is.
There it is. But hold on, let's get to these questions real quick, man. Because we out here talking major. First of all, let me get to King Shaq. Okay, I would like Gervin Dexter if he knew how to take off when the ball was snapped. You know, it's always like that 1 second, like he don't take off when the ball snapped.
But he sucks because he went to Florida.
Outside of pitch, you know.
Hey, look. Hey, see, we got receipts. Red Swarm got you got receipts. Somebody timestamp this. Somebody timestamp it.
Yeah, man. Make sure y'all like the video too, man. Make sure y'all like the video. Like this video.
Who we got? We said, how would y'all feel if the Falcons take the best wide receiver available? I mean, I like Tyler Scott. I can get him later, you know. But people keep talking about this dude, Jonathan Mingo. I don't know, Coach. I don't know. He's big though. He's like 6'1", 220.
He's a big man.
Yeah, he's a big dude, you know.
Well, what I did yesterday, if anybody hasn't seen it, I put down 40 players that will. Out of that 40 players, 31 of them will be drafted in the first round.
Okay,
I did
40.
I got 40 players that has the opportunity to be drafted in the first round.
Okay, possible. And Mingo is a kid. He could be available.
He's a second round. He's a second, third round guy. Yeah,
second, third round guy. Yeah, like a few of the receivers.
But can he? You know what I said before? Just like Baby Shark, can he block?
Yeah,
he block?
Yeah, he blocks okay. He's one of the guys that can block.
That's it. That's all I care about, man. Can he block? That's all, man.
Yeah, the second round is gonna be real interesting. Like, I want the draft to go left. Like, the draft always go left at some
There's
point.
only 4 wide receivers that gonna probably be able to go to the first round.
Zay Flowers, probably. Kid from Ohio State.
Jackson. Quinn Johnson and
Quinn Johnson.
That's 3. I could see them, or maybe Addison. That's 4.
Yeah, that's the 4 right there. Yeah.
That's the 4.
That's the only 4.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, this one's for you, Coach, because I know how you feel. Do y'all see us getting that big nose out of guard?
Hell no.
Ooh.
Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna change on that. If we could get him if he's there in the third round, there's a possibility. If he's there in the fourth round, we definitely got to pick him up.
That dude Benton might be there too. Keanu Benton.
Oh, yo, what's up with Brian Brees? What's up with him?
Oh, Brian Brees.
Yeah, what's up with Brian?
Yeah, what's up? He was on our draft board out a while ago.
Yeah, he was on there early.
Quiet. What happened?
Let's see.
Oh boy.
Coach had to think about this.
There's nothing wrong with him. It just is he Atlanta.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised. Look,
the story is crazy.
I mean, Coach.
I'm just saying in the other term, is he Atlanta?
Yeah. You got to think, man. A lot of these players that then fell off our draft board right now.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, you never know. They could pop back up very, very easily.
That's a fact. I agree with you too. You know,
He'd be a first rounder though. He'd be a first rounder. He's one of those guys that got.
Who's this is another one. Keyshawn from Keyshawn Vlad. Who is y'all's favorite running back in this draft? My favorite is Deuce Vaughn. I think we all differ here, but I like Roshan Johnson. I also like a little bit of ice in my Chardonnay. You know,
I'm gonna tell y'all one, man. Y'all.
I tell you, my favorite.
Get there, Maggie.
My RB1 is Jameer Gibbs. That's mine.
well, yeah.
He's
right.
He's mine. Like, you know what I'm saying, hands down. Like what he could do,
Kamara 2.0.
and exactly what he could do in the passing game as well in the running game.
Yeah.
He is very strong. There's some guys that have a different type of strength mixed with their balance and coordination. It's just different. Alvin Kamara had that. Like, give you example, Marshawn Lynch had that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they could take that contact and they could just keep going and just make you miss. Like, the first guy is not tackling him. You know what I'm saying?
So you saying he's that balanced power back? Is that what you saying?
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all hear what Coach? Did you hear what Coach Rich said? Did you hear what the man? The man opened the book and said, "This is what I said."
Stick it in my vein.
We already got one of those men on our team that y'all try to downplay. You hear what this man said? Pay close attention. He giving you gems that ain't on no other show.
I'm gonna tell you how somebody else. He may not get drafted, but
they good.
There's a kid from Wyoming named Titus Sween. Y'all check him out, man.
Okay, I'll check him out.
Just check him out.
Okay.
I think he's pretty nice, but he ain't gonna get drafted. But that's another. I got a lot of running backs.
You know, there's some talent that you see. You know they're gonna be great. Like we've seen Saquon, we've seen McCaffrey. Like we knew these guys are gonna make an impact in the game. They're gonna change.
Those are the guys who
like Brees.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna go something different on that, Rich. It's who the media bring out too. The media make you look at that. There's running backs out there who are actually better than these guys, but the media make you think they're better than they are.
Mm-hmm.
See, Coach, you're right. Because it's just like I told people before. I was like, nobody jumped on the Bijan Robinson train until ESPN and them said, okay, he's the next dude that's going to go to Atlanta. We got the 8th pick in the stranglehold. If you notice, we went from when we wasn't going to get Gonzo, the next narrative was, boop, okay, Bijan's going to go next. And then everybody ran with
it. Number 8 is going to dictate how the draft goes.
Yeah.
It's one pick in the draft where it's like, okay, right here, it's like if they don't take this, it's going to set the whole entire draft on fire.
Mm-hmm.
That's
right.
Let me get into what my man, Xavier, the X-Man. Let me talk to my man right here, man. He says, "What up, AFN? Just want to say that Ritter in his presser saying he wanted to get to work and with his players sound awfully familiar to me. That person was the all-time passing leader for the Falcons."
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mr. 2? Me, Mr. 2?
Hey, shots fired.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like it's serious. That's why we call it the 9 to 5, because we working all day, man. You gotta push that clock, man. That's what it's about. Because guess what? You want to get this work in the running game. We got a dude back there, man, that don't mind running over folks.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they're gonna give BJ a chance this year. I think they're gonna let him see what they got.
Yeah.
BJ Bailey. I think they're gonna get that kid a chance, man.
I feel sorry. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel sorry for the NFC South because y'all had a hard time stopping that run game last season.
What?
This season's gonna be just disrespectful.
It's gonna be a death march, man.
It's all in the couch.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a lot of 12 plays.
It could be
60
so
yards, 8 minutes off the clock. It's gonna be a lot.
Somebody said it in the comments.
And look, and I'm gonna say this. And Coach, you can put shots fired behind it if you want. I don't care. But Skanks, I want y'all to understand something now. Y'all won that first home game on prayer. Okay? Y'all won that on a prayer. That's called a prayer catch. Y'all gonna get that work this season because we got to axe the grind with y'all.
Why?
We always do.
I know why they won their first game. Because of that hope, that bit. You know who it is.
Yeah.
Bitch hoe.
I know. But no. But see, here's what I'm saying. We took what y'all showed us, and we're now going to show you how to use it the right way. We took y'all players and we took y'all coaches and we're gonna show you how to use them the right way.
And we took your $16.
That game, them games y'all got. I hate it for you. I hate it for you. You can get Oldsmobile, Chrysler.
My biggest problem when we play the Saints, right? Or we say the Skanks, sorry, my fault, right? Is that
Right.
like Taysom Hill, man? Like we gotta fully lock him down, like shut him down. In the past few games, like we know what they're gonna do, and it's just like we just struggle against him. I don't know.
But you know what? Rich, I'm glad you said that because you said something earlier in this show. Didn't you say that our O-line, our D-line was smaller?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And what did they do with Taysom Hill? They put him on the they ran him at the weak side of our they ran him at the weak side and they ran him up, they ran up our gut.
Ran him away from Brady too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it to you like this. Try that this year.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
Taysom Hill, I'm gonna tell you right now, Chris Olave was not a factor last year. He ain't gonna be a factor this year.
No.
I hate to tell you, Alvin Kamara, y'all might be he might be playing football behind bars. Okay. Michael Thomas, I'm gonna tell you right now, Michael Thomas can squat 530 pounds all he wants. Unless that 530 pounds is gonna move Calais Campbell or stop any of them dudes on defense, good workout, bro. Good workout. So Taysom Hill. So yeah, y'all go ahead and use Taysom Hill as a workhorse if you want to. We got some for that. We got some for that.
That wide receiver core is going to have a problem with the law firm of Bates, Terrell, and Okuda.
You're right, like bro.
My boy Richie, don't get my boy 2-7.
No. He's gonna have to deal with Graham. Oh God, Campbell.
Taysom Hill might have a Nolan Smith problem. He might have a Nolan Smith problem.
Hey, dude,
I don't see that dude running all over us like that.
Mean anything to y'all? Because that's exactly what the Saints gonna need to call 1-800-411-PAIN.
Hey, right. You got wait. First of all, you got Troy Anderson, you got Evan Ketty. Okay, you got Calais Campbell. You got Jesse Bates. Look, AJ Terrell. Onyemata.
But it's not even that though. You got to realize we have that coach from last year. They know what he's gonna do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You're going downhill.
But first of all, but see,
big ass Troy Anderson going downhill.
But see, here's what people are forgetting. You do realize we had a coach, right?
Lord.
So that means that the defensive Ryan Nielsen knows what they're gonna run.
Oh Lord. Sugar daddy.
Oh, who talking about some sugar daddy? What the
Look at the shirt.
Okay.
I'm taking applications for sugar daddies.
Okay.
Oh, see.
Oh,
now the
Lord.
comments. Oh boy, Red Swarm.
No, you supposed to shake some ass before you. You supposed to shake some ass before you talk about sugar daddy. The hell? Ain't no damn free. Hey, look! You get $100 bill that shake some ass. What the hell? Ain't nothing harder than that.
Super chat.
Oh my goodness.
How you doing, man?
I thought somebody got down there.
All you gotta do is turn around and sew it and jiggle it one time. That ain't hard.
Well, if that's what I gotta do for a sugar daddy, how about a sugar mama? I'll take one of those.
Oh man, Red Swarm. Red Swarm, you've been funding this whole game.
Somebody put the NC-17. Look, somebody put the NC-17 thing on the screen, please.
Listen,
Okay.
that you know what
I'll just come back on here. We talking about sugar daddies and sugar mamas. What the heck?
Look, all I'm saying is if y'all trying to see this lady wear this shirt and God knows whatever, feel free to go in and support the red and black affair that we got going on. It's going to be
Just sugar money there.
I don't know.
Oh God, boy!
That might be AFN Freaknik, depending on what they're gonna play.
Told you on one today, man.
Oh, here we go.
See,
$5. Oh, getting tips. Getting tips now. Getting tips now. Hold on.
Hey, what can we get? What can we get? What we need Maggie to do for a 20 spot?
Put that 5 on me.
I ain't doing nothing. I'm being domestic right now. I ain't doing a goddamn thing.
Y'all came and just messed up the show. We had a flow.
Damn, Maggie. I'm trying to get paid. You up here you supposed to cooperate, okay?
No. Thank you, Red Swarm, for the donation, though. Seriously, everything's going back to the event.
Nah, for real though, y'all. We appreciate that. Like I said, we got this event coming up. It's our way of getting back to the people and that have always for the last I want to say 5 years. But probably been a little less than that, but we want to get back to the people, man, and just come out. If you in the Atlanta area, just come out, sit down, talk with us, have a drink or two. I ain't gonna be drinking shit because I want to keep an eye on Night Rider because I ain't gonna be drinking at all.
You ain't got to worry about Night Rider. Night Rider know how to handle himself.
I'll be drinking for Mike. Don't worry about him. I'm
gonna probably get a skip.
All right.
They're gonna have Kool-Aid.
The Kool-Aid. Oh man.
Yo, Rich.
Yo, bro.
Oh my Lord, yo.
You don't think you ain't family either, man. You invited.
Yeah, it's a fact, of course, bro.
You
Oh, yeah.
invited to the Red
Come
Black.
on now. I know some people that will be there just told me. So look, I'm excited about meeting everybody. And honestly, if you are a part of the RSVP list, I want you to start dropping what alcohol you like to drink because I still got to get all the liquor and stuff like that. So I need to know what y'all drinking on for this event. That's the next one. So if you can put it in a comment in that RSV on Facebook, let me know what y'all want to drink.
Get your drink.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Where is it? Yo, ATL Leo, we got the same birthday? If it's the 27th, we got the same birthday, man. So I'm gonna wish you a happy early birthday to ATL Leo, 31.
Leo,
all right,
hey,
31st
Leo
birthday.
Hold on, read the next one.
You end up getting the applause.
Look at this next message.
There you go.
Look at this.
There we go.
Yo, Jesus.
Red Swan, we appreciate you, brother, man. That brother right there supporter. We love you, man.
Hey, Red Swan,
he's trying to slide.
Red Swan,
Hey, Mike, we got to make sure we get him in VIP, man.
Yo, Red Swan said he's tired of sword fighting. He said he's tired of sword fighting on here.
Yeah.
Oh,
that man dropped the band, man.
Yeah, he dropped the.
No, we appreciate it, Red Swan. We appreciate everybody who just, like I said, everything is going into really making this event just have fun, man.
Hey, man.
Okay, I got you.
Hey, man, you bring it up 27, bro. I'll be on the 18th.
See? There it is, man.
Okay.
I mean,
The hard legs. Boy. That's an old school term right there, hard legs.
Exactly. I see the same. Hard legs.
But we gonna stop it here. We about to go on 3 hours, man. But listen.
Y'all still doing it.
Listen.
Yeah, we own.
You know, we appreciate all y'all tuning in, but yo, don't forget to tune in because I am sure because turn the notifications on, be part of the Noti gang so that you don't come in here mad late. I know who y'all are in there because I see y'all in there, okay? Don't be coming here all late. Turn on the notifications. Join us early. I want you to be like Andrew G. I want you here first, all right? But what we about to do, because on Thursday, I am sure, because it is draft day. So I want to see all y'all reactions to whoever that we may pick. You know, it's not going to be Anthony.
We might let y'all on. We might let you on too. We might let you on.
Yeah.
Listen.
Right.
But yeah, so I'm gonna start at the top left. We got Ant, man. Go ahead, say your goodbyes and let them know that the Hawks is gonna win, all that kind of stuff, man. Go ahead, talk your shit.
Hey, madness, you gonna start shit.
I just said
Don't you see a man that just take Murray left high and dry.
Oh, see.
Now you want to start with Ant?
I see what you did there.
Hey. See, this is what I mean when I say we got snipers on the roof right there.
Listen, man.
Hey.
Y'all never know where I'm at.
See?
I know where you at. Just follow her. She know where you at.
Hey, we appreciate everybody coming out for this last show before the draft.
Yes, sir.
Y'all can find me on Twitter, Big Ant True, and on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Big Ant. That's all you gotta look up.
Don't give Mike don't give him no ammo, man.
Look, I'm chilling. I'm behaving.
He behaving now. He behaving now.
Okay. I haven't heard anything from Coach since I've seen the Sugar Daddy shirt. So, Coach, go ahead and say
Hey, you guys can find me on Twitter, Instagram at Coach Unchained. Subscribe to my channel, Coach Unchained, on YouTube. Also, got one more mock draft today. Last one I'm doing. I ain't doing no more. I'm doing too many already. But this is gonna be the last one. This is gonna be my hoping. I ain't gonna say it's gonna be what it's gonna be, but this is what I hope they get. What I'm gonna pick today. So, but hey man, join me today at 12 o'clock. So it's not long from now. Whoa, somebody just fell.
Dirt back there.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
Dirt back there punching people's Wi-Fi.
Hey, but anyway, man, thank you guys for joining the show tonight, man. And I want to applaud everybody for being here today. Thank you. Thank you,
See, we don't upgrade. We see when you support the show, we
got
upgrade.
Sound effect for me. I need a sound effect when I enter.
Yeah, I love that.
You get a cheer, Ms. Maggie. Hey, y'all. This is for Ms. Maggie. This is for Ms. Maggie, everybody. Yeah, go, Ms. Maggie. Yeah.
Go on, man. Throw the show again. Go.
Look, I haven't messed with Maggie. I haven't messed with Maggie in a while. I haven't messed with her in a while, so she get it this time.
Go on, Max. Say your.
No, I want to shout out to J-Rock. I want to shout out to some of our old AFN faithfuls that you might not see. But I had a time of my life last night at King of Diamonds, everybody. I think we're going to host us a AFN event at King of Diamonds coming up.
Yeah, I saw the footage, Maggie.
No, that was amateur night. They do amateur night through 8 to 12. So that wasn't a professional.
Ooh, she was an amateur for real.
That was a strip club?
Yeah, I was a strip club.
There we go.
Yeah, but no, seriously, thanks everybody for watching AFN. Make sure y'all tune in and be deeper than this for the draft show. I'm actually trying to push my champagne confessions up an hour possibly, so I'll be a part of the stream as well with y'all. So at least, so Maggie T will be there in full effect, and please bring all your energy. Like they said, they might let some people on. I'm excited because we don't know which direction this draft is going, so I'm excited about that. Y'all follow me on everywhere you can find me. Shut up, Mad Mike. And don't worry about the haters. Don't worry about the haters on this channel. He just jealous because I stop the show when I come on. So appreciate y'all.
It's called hijack. It's called hijack.
Did you enjoy your birthday?
Did you enjoy your birthday? You ran daddy all over the place.
You know you're not shy. Don't even try to play that. You know she's not shy.
She not. She a little camera shy, but go ahead, Juan.
Hey, look, man. We want to thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and make sure you guys RSVP for the Red and Black event, and check us out for the draft show. We're gonna have a lot of good stuff. You know what I'm saying? You get to see live reactions, like Mike said. Bring some people on, But you guys can follow me, Therapist ATL, on Twitter, on TikTok and IG, Elegance Wellness and Massage. And we will see y'all at the draft show.
Oh man, now I gotta go to my brother from another, my fellow Oos, Knight Rider. What's up, Knight Rider?
Ladies and
Say your
gentlemen,
goodbyes, bro.
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, cat, snake, chicken, duck, ripple, MD 2020, wild Irish roll.
Not real.
TJ Swan.
Y'all look here.
Moonshine.
Y'all the world, but you came here to kick it with us for 3 hours today on a Sunday. And y'all can follow me on IG, TikTok at Knight Rider 229, all Y's, no I's. Snapchat at Knight Rider FDU. Hey man, if you're in Atlanta next week, y'all make sure y'all pull up at the atrium. Your ATL Raps Awards is going down, man. Look,
yes.
Award, man. If I get that award, y'all know. I'm gonna be.
You ain't gonna know how to act. Man.
When you get it, when you get it.
Right. When you get it.
Let me tell y'all, it's gonna be one hard ass to handle. So y'all better be prepared.
Hey man, this dude is hella talented. If y'all didn't know, man, myself, Maggie, he gave us a couple of tracks for our intros. So what I tell you, this brother is definitely, and he is definitely talented.
I'm definitely gonna be there cheering him on, representing the home team. Got to. So if y'all really are, come out and support the boy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come out, support Knight Rider. If you don't do anything else, come out. Because y'all going to be, see, it's a concert anyway, so you're going to miss out if you don't be there. Because that's the building to be in Saturday night.
It's going to be Freaknik 94 damn near all over again.
Oh, I might go on me show. I might go on the show.
Boy, all right. It's gonna be Freaknik with a lot of ice and hot. Let's just put it like that.
That's a Geritol of the water.
Go ahead.
What you say, Coach? Ask for cream.
Hey, like I said before, man, you guys, everything that you donate to this channel is going to that event. So you guys feel gracious enough to just, donate to either the GoFundMe or Atlanta Falcons Nation Cash App directly. That would be greatly appreciated, so we can really get this thing started. And like I said, this is all about giving back to the people that have pretty much blessed us to be in the forefront of the Falcons Nation. And we're talking about Atlanta Falcons Nation with real fans. And like I said, we ain't rich like the Atlanta Falcons, so we ain't got millions. We trying to get there. But if y'all, like I said, if y'all can help us get to that
water, sugar sandwiches money, but we're gonna be all right.
Hey, don't just toast it. We'll be okay. And you got a sip of toast crunch.
I'd like some ice in my sugar water, please.
Hey, look, I'm too young for that damn what the hell you call that, Freaknik? That's what you call that thing? Yeah, I was too young to go to that shit. I don't remember seeing ass and titties and all that stuff all over the place. I was barred. I was barred from going to that type of stuff, so I couldn't do it. All right, so hey, but for real, man, hit that subscribe button. Like I said, man, RSVP that event, and make sure you guys come out and support us, man. And just look, we do have fun, man. We here. We might smoke a blunt or two. You don't know. We might smoke one.
Oh, I will be. I ain't gonna know about it. Meet me in the parking lot.
In the parking lot. In the back seat somewhere. with the
Maggie, is that you? Take that camera off me. Let me smoke my blood.
Brother from another mother,
Rich,
who decided to come out of retirement, to dust himself off.
Yeah.
That comment by Maggie was brought to you by McGruff the Crime Dog.
Don't do drugs, guys. Don't do drugs.
Look out for the ops down there, man. Look out for the ops. They watch it. But go ahead, Rich. say your goodbyes, bro.
Yeah, man. It's always a pleasure, man, to be home, man. This is where I could call home, man. Always welcome, man. Always appreciate the love. Everybody on the panel, everybody in the chat. Ms Maggie. Mike. The OGs holding it down. But your boy Rich BK. Always here to give good content. Like, this was an amazing show. Like, if you came late, please rewind everything. Everybody gave in a lot of good intel, on the whole draft. Everything was broken down for you. Any questions that you might have had, definitely answered it, took care of it. Nothing but great content, good energy, positive energy. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, man. We'll definitely be back here soon and keep it going, man. Represent AFM, man. We here to stay, baby. 9 to 5.
It is. Do you see that, Rich? Now, you can't just do stuff like that. You can't put the all the stuff that you gave us today and not show up anymore. You have an open invitation whenever you want to show up. Like I said, Mike just hit me with the Vince McMahon, and I didn't know when you was coming on or nothing like that.
Yeah,
this was
a surprise.
It was a surprise. It was like you was like number. Like Rich BK, my man Rich was the number 30 entrant into the Royal Rumble. I didn't see it coming. I didn't know. But Blackberry, are you there? Because I know you try to you sneak it in. Blackberry, you there, bro?
Yeah, I'm here. I had to go get in the car, so I'm here.
Go ahead. You can say your goodbyes, brother.
Home team, y'all know what it is, man. Y'all catch me right here with Magnus, Big Magnus, the biggest safety there is, there was, and there ever will be.
Bam,
and y'all go. And
damn.
Blackberry. That's Mr. Snatching Grab. Mr. Snatching Grab.
Oh man.
Mr. Snatching Grab. But y'all make sure y'all tuning in Thursdays, 8:05 Eastern Standard Daylight Time. Y'all know what we do. We do the Rex Pit, baby. We do it every single Thursday for you. It's gonna be a real special one this week.
Oh yeah, it's on Thursday. Oh yeah. Man. Oh, don't get pulled over,
just
man.
Y'all know what time it is.
Leave those berries alone.
That's it.
Ain't no
No, somebody was calling me.
They're kind of like, don't say
it. But no C, just in case.
No, he just called you.
So
no, see, just in case.
I guess this what's at this point, right? It's been a long time since I brought this thing out here, but when you pushing 3 hours on an off season, when you pushing 3 hours and you have over 100 sets of eyes that's watching you, there is no us without you. We do this because of you. And we would appreciate if y'all come out and break bread and other things, because it seemed like this thing right here will be on the line when I show up in Atlanta and whatnot. It seems like it's going to be on the line. I have to defend it.
Hey, you might get an RKO out of nowhere, boy.
That's what I'm saying.
Where was that?
I got to defend this against every last one of y'all, so I assume that this thing is going to be gone unless I take a chair or a table. Along with it. Now, again, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Like I said, we going on 3 hours. This is the last show before the draft, so be able to tune in Thursday not only for the Rex Pit, but for an impromptu draft watch. I don't know if you're doing the champagne confessions that night, but even if it's not on, tune in and subscribe, like, share, and subscribe that too, because they talk about real stuff on there, like mental health. Mental health is mental wealth. So, if we're not all straight, there is no show. So again, be sure to check out that show. That show actually had me a little bit misty-eyed a couple of times. I ain't going to lie to you. But
it's real. It gets real on there.
Yeah.
We had Wolf on last episode, and he was like, it's therapy for him. If y'all know Wolf, y'all know how hard Wolf can go.
That's that Jersey. That's that Jersey.
Right, man. Right.
But yeah, so from all of us here, from, like I said, we got the nose tackle, the coach. I don't know if she's looking for a sugar daddy, but applications are exactly open right now.
Looking for a sugar mama.
Whoa.
That's what I'm looking for.
Look, looking for sugar. She just looking for sugar. So if y'all ready to give sugar, that's all that is. She just give us some sugar.
Okay.
Listen,
You use the Dixie or you lose the Domino sugar? Which kind of sugar? You lift the Domino's, A-Wave, A-Wave.
Damn, coach.
There's a lot of sugar out there. I don't know. Sugar cane, sugar something. I don't know. Sugar good? I don't know.
yo,
Man, this
Bring some
man
sugar,
coach,
damn it.
bro.
Coach is in his bag right now. I'm gonna
Hey,
try
man.
to
He said sugar. There's a lot of sugar.
I don't know what's up with coach, man.
Brown sugar, white
Peace,
sugar,
y'all. Peace, y'all.
I don't know.
cane
Hopefully,
sugar.
hopefully we'll be back. Hopefully we'll be back next week. I don't
Oh
know.
my God, coach.
man.
Maybe we'll get canceled, but listen, today was the best day of your life, but for us, it was just Sunday. Listen, game over. Nolan Smith at 8. Later, y'all.
Game
What's up, Pancake?